What a funny meme Pat said. It's time for D&D.
Started now.
That's exactly what the fuck I just did.
Oh my lord. Session 10, part 2. Alright, we last left off. We were kind of getting into combat.
Are we starting?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. I gotta start streaming. Hold on.
Start your stream. Oh, I should probably set up the encounter so I can keep track of.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy.
Oh god,
Pat.
that's getting lowered.
I was just yelling for no reason. Chill, it's okay. God.
Nah, you've been banished to 40%
What
volume.
the fuck? I got banished to the fucking shadow realm down here.
Yeah,
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're down to 70%, sir. That was honestly
that was way too much.
That might have been racist. I'm not gonna lie. I think I felt some racism in that volume there.
He's a loud person, guys. I just have more lung capacity, so I can raise my pitch higher, louder.
All right. Let me see.
Now, what's up, stream? We back at it for part 2 of our D&D campaign, Legacy of Eldrosia.
Okay.
I've been pronouncing that Eldrosia for the entire time.
Eldrosia, I don't know. It's one of those words.
No clue. That name has still not been mentioned once in this entire campaign.
Yeah, it has. Eldrosia? I've said it a billion times.
Yeah, in the welcome back to not into our characters.
Not in the story. There's no NPC to be like, oh my god, Eldrosia.
No, I'm pretty sure.
No.
Oh,
Brother, we would have noticed that.
Oh.
We talked about the cities we've been in, but that's about it.
Interesting.
But yeah, we back at it. We're streaming again for part 2. Kind of a weird stream for Sunday, but you know, fuck it, we ball.
Sunday at noon.
Sunday at noon. It's kind of wild.
At noon.
Hey,
Sunday
better
at 9
be putting me up on the church walls projectors. This is church worthy, baby.
Ooh, okay. Add that. All right.
fucking Bliss, stop it.
So I think we should be good. I think I have the encounter pretty balanced for you guys. So let me go ahead and save it really quickly. Okay.
Pretty balanced.
All right, everybody. Oh wait, this is the wrong. Hold on. What is this?
We already wrote initiative.
Yeah.
Wrote it all down.
Yeah, hold on.
I got it all down.
Why is it set for the wrong? It's set for the wrong party. Wait a second. Edit. Manage characters. Not this one. It needs to be Legacy of Eldrosia. Oh, damn! This was set to deadly. Yikes! Yikes! Okay, maybe
This man has been trying to fucking murder us since day one.
Maybe.
No, keep it. Just fucking keep it.
Maybe I do this instead, and then we go over here and use the other form that I was thinking of doing. Yeah.
His whole plan was for the shortest campaign ever, and we just happened to roll well enough to survive everything.
Yeah, he's gonna be based off.
He's been trying to murder us, like, legitimately since day one.
And then there's not all of these
building blew up.
guys. I think there's 2 of these, and then just the main big guy. There we go. It's still deadly, but I'm pretty sure you guys can handle it. The chat is the YouTube's gonna be able to see all this cool back end stuff, which good for you guys. I don't know. I don't really care. I want to look behind the DM screen. All right, Kazar, what did you get for your oh, we got to do a recap. Shit. Right. So what happened is they all went to the magic item shop. They got Ryder's face fixed from the fangs and the eyeball and the ear. They paid 40 gold to have a greater restoration spell cast. Then they sort of stumbled upon Trent Jingle Shoes without really saying the name again until like later on. And then he took everybody to like his like secret fucking hidden realm treasure pile. Gave you guys some pretty dope stuff. Made some deals with Nyx regarding her assets later down the line for a couple of free items. Same thing with Khazar, except he withdrew his blood now. And as he was saying all this stuff, he mentioned that you are on the radar of many others who wish to talk to you, Ryder, as he disappeared, and then these figures start approaching. What you guys see before we go and get your initiative is several angler people that look just like Thorbin, but of like different colors. Some of them are like more bioluminescent than others. Some they're like varying in different sizes. So you see two of those, and they're carrying like little like daggers and like javelins. And then you see two other ones that look like almost as if like their head is longer than their mouth, but they're kind of like forward, so the mouth sort of like hangs down. And you sort of see this like weird like two hunched creatures as they are holding like these weird looking reef and like barnacled like heavy crossbows. So you guys kind of see as they the two with the crossbows sort of scatter, staying a little bit further out, and the two with the javelins and the daggers begin to sort of like creep forward. And you hear, does anybody here speak deep?
Yes, but I don't know. Yeah.
Okay.
I speak a dialect of deep because it's the same language,
Yeah.
but I speak it from.
It's like North Korean and
Yeah.
South Korean. They are
Yeah,
somewhat
yeah.
similar, but the dialect and a few words are different.
Correct.
Yeah,
So I can pick up words, but that's
you
kind of bad.
see a hulking, like, just this like big yellow, or like a deepish orange and black checkered shark person sort of like step forward. You see as he has a like massive great axe, and he just walks forward, and he's like a big looking tiger shark essentially. And,
Get that one! He has a tiny head.
and he looks at it and he goes, you hear in deep, kill, you only, I would say, you hear something, kill the other, no, hold on. Hold on. Yeah. Kill.
Is the shark going like, wait, no, that's not what I meant.
Yeah, that's exactly. He's going, hold on, wait a second.
Wait,
Ooh,
first
one
time I'm a little
moment,
nervous.
One moment. Yeah, no, you hear, actually, I'm gonna say as you've been sort of in Merchant Reef, I'd say now for a couple of hours, roll me an intelligence check. Yeah, roll me an intelligence check.
Oh, thank fuck. 19.
Did you add your
I'm
guidance?
gonna say you've picked up on enough of the dialect to sort of like put
Dirty
together enough of it. So you hear the shark say, "Kill the others. We just need the one with black feathers." And that's when we go into initiative. So let's start with Khazar. What was your initiative?
I got them all written down if it's easier. I have the order for
I have it. Well, I have it in. So in D&D Beyond, it goes Khazar, Nyx, Inks, and Ryder before I put the initiatives in. So I'm just going off of the. So what's Khazar's
Gotcha.
Initiative? 5?
5.
Yeah. I thought Pat was going to say it.
Solid 5. from
Okay,
I
Pat.
forgot what it was, and I realized it was really
Nyx,
low.
what was yours?
21.
21. Uncas, what was yours?
20.
20. Ryder, what was yours?
You mean Nick?
Huh?
He said Nyx.
He just. Oh wait. Oh, I said mine when
Huh?
he said Nick's. I thought he said Inks. I'm retarded.
Okay. What was Nyx's?
I also said it. 27.
Nick's got 27. Yep.
Okay.
and then I
what
got 21.
was- Jesus Christ! The fuck did you get a 27?
I have a plus 10.
That is racist.
It's gotta be.
For sure. Hold
I'll just
on.
Khazar.
I'm a
would
dex-based fighter with alert.
just- Can
plus-
Khazar like tell everybody
2.
what he heard before initiative goes?
Yeah. Go for it.
They're going for Crow.
Oh God.
I'm happy
That's
with
all I
mine.
say. That's all I say.
Oh, wow, okay.
They're going for
So,
Crow.
I'm not the only one with black feathers here. That's fucking. How
Yeah.
That's
fucking
he's not the
ignorant
only
of you.
one with black feathers here. That's wild.
I'm just gonna look at
Who has
Nick's. And,
feathers?
can we cut the rope now?
Oh,
Me?
you have feathers?
Oh,
I thought it
they're
was
rolled.
pure
Yeah,
like
my wings have
lizard bug.
feathers.
Oh.
No, I'm half
Are they black
Asmar.
too?
They are.
Oh fuck. They're going for Nick's and Crow.
I just got feathers like on the edge of my cloak.
My feathers are attached to me.
Okay. My bad.
I
haven't
thought you were
seen-
lying.
I hadn't seen y'all's fucking characters like fully yet.
Sir,
Okay, they rolled horribly.
Hey, welcome to the
There's some
club.
hat.
I mean,
Fire.
Kazar still somehow goes last, but
This is so fucked.
I'm doing my part.
Don't forget your guidance, guys.
question, Kazar, did you take? I'm just trying to figure this out. Cause
Yeah.
either when did you take the 4 points of damage again? You're at 26 health out of 30. I'm just trying to remember.
Yeah, I'm a cute bug. I don't remember when I did that.
Okay, because I'm just trying to figure. Everybody else is at full. Oh yeah, just go up to full health. I mean, I'm assuming.
I truly just don't remember.
Was it when he
When?
cut off his hand?
Maybe.
Oh, it
definitely
was.
was.
It was.
Okay, yeah, just go to full
Yeah.
health. It seems like everybody else is at full health, so we'll just go.
It was when I
start
cut off my
there.
hand. I think, yeah, I cut off my hand, and then I took 2 points of damage from that, and then I think I took 2 more points of damage.
Mhm.
When one or the other hands came upon my arm.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I hadn't seen this photo yet of Nick's. Yeah, this makes so much more sense actually. Now that I'm actually like looking at it, that makes yeah, okay. Cool. Hey, they're going for Nick's.
And they just look at each other and just go,
Me?
me?
I think with that being said, Nick starts first.
Oh, of
Yeah.
course.
Okay. I'm gonna ignore that. I'm gonna defend myself.
What the-
I'm gonna. What do you want me
So
to
I'm gonna
do?
ignore
Run
that.
like these motherfuckers?
So I'm gonna ignore
Nah.
that.
I'll go to whatever the closest one. What's the closest one to me? Are they
Roll
distant?
me a. Oh, so closest one. Sorry, you don't have to roll for that. So where you guys are, the closest ones are the ones that have the javelins and the daggers that are coming closer to you. The little angler-looking fish guys. So they're maybe right now about 15 feet away. Then you've got the 2 archers that are a little bit further out. They're about 60 feet away, sort of out and up on like this like treasure sort of area kind of surrounding you guys. And then behind the 2 small guys, so about 60 feet away from where you are right now, is the big hulking shark that's like slowly just like kind of lumbering his way into like this little arena of gold and whatnot that you guys are in.
Okay, I'm gonna go for one of the anglerfish with the javelins.
Cool. You go ahead and take your turn.
Okay, we have got a tragic 10 to hit.
What are you attacking with?
Sword.
Yeah. As you take 15 feet of your movement and you get forward and you slash out, you see as he raises his javelin and just parries your blade away from him as you slightly miss.
Okay, I'm gonna leave that as my turn then.
Oh, okie dokie, artichoke. Up next is Ryder. Damn, how you guys have such high AC and Ryder's only at 12? What's happening here? Ryder, do you not have armor?
Do you have your armor equipped?
Yeah, is your...
I think I do.
I mean, at level...
You gotta hit the little box next to
Let me
your
see.
armor to equip it.
Let me see.
Wait a
Inventory.
minute, I don't.
You
Oh.
do not have your
Brother.
armor equipped.
This man been rocking around fucking tunic.
I don't even
shirts.
see
fucking
armor in your...
He-Man.
Inventory.
In my inventory, I don't.
You have no armor. Okay, interesting. Give me a second, you goofy goober.
I'm just He-Man.
So anyway,
Oh my lord. What in the sweet baby Jesus?
I could have sworn I did, like a leather something.
I'll give you studded leather armor. Add that to the
Oh.
equipment. Then come over here.
Thank you.
Then there you go. I mean, it only put you at 13 or 13 AC, but still. I mean, because you're only proficient. You're only proficient in light armor, so like, everybody else is proficient in like heavy. So I mean, light armor is kind of, that makes sense. 13 AC to start off with for non-magical light. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say that's crazy. Like, these tiny little guys are gonna fuck you up with a 12 AC. I mean, 13 gives you a bit more of an advantage. Okay, that is your turn.
What?
It's your turn.
No, you go.
You like your turn
Oh, to
to
put on the armor?
No. It's
Oh.
it's
turn
your
was
turn
done.
in initiative. Damn it, I'm the high one. Come on now, fuck.
Do I recognize this shark just based off of? I feel like the mag would. announce
No,
himself.
you have.
He seems like the type.
This is just, you have no idea who. This is just some fucking
Okay.
beast. Yeah, you've never seen this one before.
I'm gonna kind of. Can I cut the rope now? Can we get the fuck out of this rope?
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably go.
Your turn. You can
just
cut
like-
it if you want to. I'll say. It's a
I'm
free
cutting the
action.
fucking rope.
Cool, free
I'm
action.
cutting the
You
rope.
cut the
Fuck
rope
everyone.
off of
I'm
you.
I'm taking a couple steps forward. And be like, friends. Clearly, there's some sort of misunderstanding. Me and my friends are only here for pleasure. How can we rectify the situation we have going on here?
You see as the massive bull shark in broken common almost sounds slightly Russian. You see as he walks forward and he goes, "No friends here. Come, little bird. Mag wants to see you."
Oh, it's me. Okay.
I was right.
I am going to throw the hood up of my cloak, and what's kind of like the dimensions of where we're at right now? Is it kind of square or more circular?
So you guys, it's in a square room, but like
Oh yeah.
around, like you're in like a 60-foot circle, and then around that 60-foot circle is just like a bunch of treasure and gold and benches and shit kind of just bounced everywhere where this guy was, this Trent Jingle Shoes was keeping all of his shit. You know, the trap door behind you guys, about like 50 or 60 feet behind you, leads out of this pocket dimension and just like back into the shop. So you guys know that you have an exit route. It's not like you guys are stuck here. From where you are, Nyx is engaging one of the smaller goons, maybe 10 feet to your left. The other one is approaching you. And then the big tiger shark is he's still about like, I'd say 50 feet away from you now, 40 feet away from Nyx, but he's making a beeline directly towards you. And then you've got the archers out like 60 feet-ish away on either side of you guys.
60 feet-ish.
Yeah. So
Have a
east,
swim speed of 60
west,
feet.
or sorry, west, east, 60 feet away. Tiger shark in front, 50 feet away. Little guy in front, about 15 feet away. And then northwest, Nyx is engaging with one about 10 feet away. I think I already said that.
All right. I'm gonna put my mask on and just look up at him. Have it your way. And then I'm gonna rush him and pull out the Whisper of the Forge Father and make a slash towards his chest.
Ooh, okay. Go ahead and roll your attack.
And that is why don't I see it? Fused. Wait.
Is it
It's a successful melee weapon attack.
is it in your
How do I-
inventory?
I didn't add it. I didn't know how to. I think you said you were gonna build it for me.
Send me. Did you send me the link for it? Was there? Or wait, what? It was. Oh, it was a homebrew
You sent it
item
to me
I
in
was
my
supposed to
DMs.
do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, I see.
right.
One d6 piercing damage. Okay, let's
Yeah, so
one
you
d6.
would roll a d20 and then you would add your proficiency modifier to it and your it would be a proficiency modifier plus 1, so it would be a plus 3 to attack. So a d20 plus 3.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I got to build that out. I got to forgot about that.
The itis.
That is
Took a minute.
22?
Fuck.
No,
Yes.
19, 20, 21.
21.
Wait, are you hitting the small guy or are you rushing the shark?
Rushing the shark.
Okay, so you are going to take an attack of opportunity as you rush past the little guy. 1 second.
You got
He
this.
probably misses. That is a yeah, that's a 6. He fucking swings his javelin out and just fucking misses because he's like not expecting you to run past him. And you attack the main boss guy. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right. And then that is, sorry, just checking the description one more time. 1d6. Okay. 6.
Dope. You slash out. You see as the shark, sort of like he doesn't block at all. He kind of just puts this massive like forearm up as the blade slices into it. And it is a hard pull out as you like bring the blade down, and you just see as he goes, "Oh, this is going to be fun." Cool. What else do you got going on? That's your action. You still have some of your movement, although you would provoke another attack of opportunity from the shark if you jump out, unless you have the disengage as a rogue thing for bonus action.
As bonus action, I don't believe I do actually. I know I have.
Yes, you do. You've got cunning actions. On your turn, you may take one of the following actions as a bonus action. So you can dash, disengage, or hide. So if you wanted to then put...
Oh.
So you moved about... you would have had to have used... you would have had to have used your bonus action to dash to be able to make it all the way to the shark. The shark is about 10 feet out of your maximum walking range, which is 30 right now.
Got you. It is what it is. I'll just, as that'll be the end of my turn, but as I'm ending, I'll just turn back to the other. Get out of here. I'll follow you guys.
Cool. You guys see as Ryder barks out for you guys to leave him and get out. He'll follow behind. That leads us directly to Ankus.
Ankus is going to just pull out his sword, hold his shield, and in a very commanding voice as intimidation, he's going to go, "Come at me, you slimy fucks."
Who are you saying it to?
Everyone.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a intimidation check.
I will be using one of my superiority die to that to try and help it. I definitely need to.
Dope. Sounds Goochical.
Goochical?
Yeah, Goochical.
It's gonna be 12. God damn it.
You see as one of the uglier looking like goblin fish, the ones that kind of have like the mouths that come down, like the long snout. It's not a goblin shark, but if you guys know what a goblin shark is, it looks like that. You see as one of them turns and says something in a language you don't know, and he like begins to train his crossbow on you. The others don't pay any attention, but one of them seems to have been caught in your intimidation. That's your free action.
Okay. The one that's now aiming at me, how far away is he?
They're all about 60 feet from where you guys are. To the left. He's 60 feet to your left.
Right. I'm gonna slam the sword into the ground so that it's standing up slightly and pull out my short bow and notch an arrow and shoot it, let loose at him.
Cool. Go ahead and roll your attack.
That's going to be a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits.
I think I'm going to do my menacing attack on this one, so he will need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Cool. Wisdom saving throw. Oof, that is an 8.
Okay, give me a second. That's going to be 11 points of damage, and he is now frightened of me.
God damn. You see as this arrow flies out and like thuds, and you hear like as he like looks at you, and then you see as his eyes are like they grow wide, and he like starts to slowly back away, as he's been like pretty hurt. He's not bloodied yet, but like that arrow hit and like went through armor and has dug deep.
Okay, so for my bonus action, I am going to rally towards Crow. Which means, Crow, you will be getting 6 temporary hit points.
Fire.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
Cool. All right. The big brute steps forward, smiling, and he goes, "Lethal bird, let me show you what the real blade does." And he pulls this like massive barnacle crusted like coral, like just this gnarly looking blade. As you guys see, it has just been a sharpened anchor from like a ship. As he just like lifts it up and swings to hit. So let's see. On a nat 19, that's a 28 to hit on Crow. Yeah, these guys are the other ones are maybe some pushovers, but this guy is he's the real deal. Let me just make sure I'm not absolutely.
I'm starting to think this guy has a death wish.
Right now.
They looked at me sideways. I have to stand on business.
Crow, you take 6 points of damage as this massive anchor thuds into the side of you and catches your light leather armor. It doesn't cut through, but you feel the blade get deep enough to where it hits like your rib cage, and you're kind of just thudded to the side. That is his turn.
That was basically the temporary hit points I just gave you.
Exactly. All the hit points are gone.
Oh shit! Nice, dude. Fuck yeah.
That was so perfect.
Up next is going to be the goblin archer, little goblin dude that Ankus just hit with an arrow. He just fucking turns and runs, like he just hoofs it and disappears over a hill of gold and is just gone. He is terrified. He's out of sight for now. The one, however, on the other side is going to take aim at, let's see here. Let's see who he goes after. He's going to take aim at Bizarre.
I thought it would be me.
One
I'm just in the
second.
back, guys. Why y'all targeting me? I ain't even do nothing.
Does
Man,
There's
on
like
the
80
side
people.
is getting beat up.
I don't think it does. Does a 12 hit? Probably
Negative
not.
Ghost Rider.
Cool.
Gazar's in the back. My captain can beat up your captain.
The little guy that is with Nyx is going to attack. A 7 misses. The next one that Ryder ran past is going to turn and go after Nyx as well to help his buddy. That's another 7, so that misses. And that brings us to Kazar.
Hey guys.
I'm
Okay.
here, still here.
So, trying to just picture it.
Brother, you've had 10 minutes to picture it.
Yeah, shut up. Leave me the fuck alone.
He was opening the trap.
There was so
door the
many
whole time.
things
He's like,
happening.
oh, we're fighting?
I was trying to get my items out of the chest. I still haven't gotten it yet. Okay. I'm going to see if this works. I'm gonna cast Ray of Enfeeblement on the big guy.
Ooh.
Ray of Enfeeblement. How the
Yeah.
fuck
What
do you
does that
have
do?
that?
That's level 2 for clerics. Beam of
Whoa!
Innervating energy shoots from you towards a creature within range. The target must make a con saving throw on a successful save. The target has disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes until the start of your next turn. On a failed save, the target has disadvantage on strength-based d20 tests for the duration.
Nice.
During that time, it also subtracts 1d8 from all its damage rolls. The target repeats the save at the end of each of its turn, ending the spell on a success.
What does your spell look like as you cast it?
I think this is something new for him, as he hasn't casted this before, and it kind of showed up to him in like an epiphany, like dream sort of thing, especially with all the deities recently in his mind. And so he takes his staff and he's concentrating on what to do. There's a lot going on. And he's just like, okay, yeah, we'll go with this one, I guess. And he just kind of like throws his fucking staff forward and like not like lets go of it, but just like yeah, and like points it directly at the big ass shark dude. Be like, we're trying this one.
As this like greenish ray strikes out, or beam strikes out and hits him, the shark turns and looks at you for a moment, confused, and you see as he shakes his head and like lets out a massive roar, and you see as like his whole body just doubles in size as like all muscles are fully activated, and he flies into a rage.
We love that.
Is that
So
genetic?
that's my action.
Fuck.
As my bonus action, I'm going to
Okay.
cast Shield of Faith on Crow.
Ooh. Whoa.
So you have a +2 AC.
Cleric for
Uh,
the win, so now you're up to 15 AC.
The cleric's acting like
and
a
that
cleric.
is a concentration for up to 10 minutes.
So you can only concentrate on casting that spell unless you've got spells that are
That don't
bonus
require.
actions or do not require concentration.
Okay. I just
So yes, you can only have one concentration spell. Sorry, you were correct. You can only have one concentration spell at a time. Anything else you can technically cast through your arcane focus.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good on that one.
So okay, gotcha. Okay. So cool. Yeah, you have a +2 AC until for 10 minutes. So that's what, 6 rounds? No, tripping. That's a long time actually.
10 minutes is 100
yeah.
rounds.
Yeah, that's 100 rounds. So sorry.
Holy shit.
Because 1 minute.
I was like, wait.
1 minute is 10 rounds, I believe. Yeah, 1 minute
No,
is 10
yes,
rounds.
it is.
6 seconds per round.
Yeah, 6 seconds per round. So yeah.
Dope. That brings us back to Nixerith. You are sort of locked in close combat with this little fucking dude in front of you.
Sweet. And I've got another one attacking me too, right?
Yes, so you are kind of flanked at the moment. You got one in front and one that has just kind of like stepped in from the side and has like just missed you.
So upon hearing what Crow says, I am going to make that comment of I think this guy has a death wish. And I'm going to go to the one in front of me and swing with my sword. That is a 22 to hit.
Sword, my diamond sword.
A what? An 11?
22.
22.
Where'd you hear 11?
I heard 20 to 11, and then I just took the 11. Yeah, 22 hits. Holy shit.
That's unnecessary. Wow.
Yes.
That's rude.
And that is going to
Like, so actually.
for a solid 6 damage.
Yeah, your blade fucking swings out, and he like goes to parry it again, and you just snap through the javelin and fucking cleave right into his like arm as it like sort of dangles half off with like just a piece of meat where his tricep is. He's not bloody. I mean, he's bloodied, but like he's not like down and out. He just like screams, and like you see as his eyes go completely black as he grabs his dagger, getting ready to just like attempt to survive now. The one behind you just and gets angrier, and his eyes go black as well.
Fun. I am actually going to action surge.
Oh fuck,
you know,
you're a fighter? God damn it.
What the fuck do you mean? Upon hearing this, realizing that there is one behind her going at her and seeing seeing the danger around her, she is going to spin around to this one that is getting angrier and swing at that one.
Oh, stop hitting my
Yeah.
bad guys.
For a 19 to hit.
Fuck you! Yeah, he also tries to block with his javelin, and your sword just fucking cleaves through it.
And
Your fighting
9
patterns.
damage.
9
I know
damage?
9 damage.
I've played these games before.
You cut his entire right arm off. Like you cleave from like the collarbone down through the armpit, and the arm and then half of the javelin kind of like anime fly up in the air and like splatter away. And he's just like, ah!
You just see Kazar in the background, Nix.
Yeah, he's losing his mind. Fuck. Okay, so that's your action, then bonus action to action surge to get another action, right? Yes. You still have movement if you want to move.
I do have movement.
I think that's it. Just movement and.
Well, there's another thing I could do, but I'm gonna save it. I think it'd be cooler later.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll call that my turn.
You guys see as Nyx, probably the youngest of the group, maybe.
Youngerist
Youngerist of the group, but you see as she goes into a well-trained fighting stance as she effectively takes on 2 assailants at the same time and has significantly wounded both of them. So you guys all see as like this person who you guys haven't really been in like major fights before, but see somebody who like just kind of gets right to it. That brings us up to Crow. You are standing in front of this big motherfucker as he just like thudded through your leather armor and that like additional like HP that you were provided. What do you do?
Crow is going to be breathing a little heavy since this is he's been used to combat with people on the surface, but never to this level, where it really felt like life or death instantly. He's going to first off look at the little fucking scratch that he made on Bull Shark's arm, and then look at the 2 guys that she just disarmed completely. Look at Yankus. Fuck. And going to shoot back about 20 feet.
Do you use your bonus action to disengage to do that, or do you just take
disengage? Yes.
Okay, sick.
But I can disengage and then attack once I've made my movement.
As a rogue, you get to use your bonus action to disengage, hide, or to dash instead of having to use an action to do all that stuff. So yeah, you can definitely bounce back 20 feet.
About 20 feet, and then I'm going to pull out my short bow and aim for one of his eyes. I don't care which one. I just want to blind him somewhat temporarily.
Sick. Go ahead and roll me a attack roll.
For sure. Yeah, that misses. That's a 5.
You see as you sort of like dash back, he tries to attack you, but you're way too quick. As you bounce back and then you notch the arrow and let it go, it flies out and he kind of just like turns and puts his head down and the arrow thuds directly into his head. You see as he looks up at you and like grabs it, pulls it out, snaps it with his thumb and just goes, haha, this is going to be even more fun.
Inks, when you're rolling to attack, go and click on the box that's hit DC next to the weapon. Don't roll a d20 because you're not getting your modifier.
I'm dumb. Should I reroll then? Or do we just want to roll it?
Just add your modifier. What's your modifier? +3, so that would have been instead of a 5. Yeah.
This time it wouldn't matter, but in the future.
Thank you.
Definitely go through the action page in your character sheet and hit that button.
Gotcha.
Cool. So that's your bonus action to disengage, your action to attack. You still have about 10 feet of movement if you want to move further back, or if you want to do like your free action to like look around the battlefield. Ton of stuff that you can do. What would you like to finish your turn with?
Who's closest to me and Yankus? apart from the
Closest
bull
to you,
shark.
and now that you're back 20 feet, it would be you. It would be Ankus, or sorry, it'd be Kazar behind you. Then it would be Ankus. Or no, sorry, Kazar. Then you. Then Ankus would be closest to you, and then Nyx. Now that you're further away, is kind of like just closest to Ankus alone. Now that you've kind of backed up a bit.
Any enemies like close by, like in that range?
No, they're now all in front of you, and then you still have one of the archers off to the right. That is still about 60 feet away. The other archer seems to have disappeared after Ankus yelled out for them to come attack him.
Yeah, I think that's all I can really do now. That's it. That's
All right. Speaking of that, that is Ankus.
Ankus is gonna grab his sword and start rushing forward using all my movement and some of my dash movement. And as I run,
Hold on. Do you have something that allows you to use dash as a bonus action? Because a dash is an action. So if you're, who are you going to attack? Sorry, just so I can understand.
I was heading towards Shark Boy.
Okay, you don't have to use any dash. He's within your 30 feet of movement.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
If
just wanted
that's
to make sure.
right, then I'm gonna basically rush forward, and as I just pass him, I'm gonna slice at his leg using the short sword.
Cool. Go ahead and roll an attack.
That is going to be 22 to hit.
On the big shark, yeah, that hits.
Yeah. I will also need to make a wisdom saving because I'm going to use my last die for medicine attack on this.
Cool. Wisdom is just a flat roll. That is a 9 on the wisdom.
He fails.
Cool. What does menacing attack do?
He is now frightened of me and he takes 10 points of damage.
Cool. As you slash out, again you see your blade sort of like slash into his chest as like the wound.
It was at his leg.
Or at his leg, and you see as the wound sort of begins to like fester a bit as he like buckles and looks at you. For a moment, you see the fear in his eyes, and then you see as he does like this weird pupil thing where like his inner eyelid blinks, and as it opens back up, his eyes are completely black. And what else do you want to do with your turn?
Action surge.
You're a fighter
And-
also? Jesus fucking Christ.
I am. As the me sword comes up from slashing his leg, it's gonna also come down across his neck, attempting to do as much damage to his neck.
Cool. Go ahead and roll another attack.
That is going to be 21.
21 definitely hits. Ooh, you guys are
He will
cleaning
take-
into this guy.
He will take 7 points of damage.
Dope. As you slash into his neck, you feel the massive muscles catch your short sword for just a moment as you pull it out, and it stops the momentum, and you give it a little extra yank as like a giant like blood sprout kind of kicks off. The air is extremely moist. You guys aren't in technically water. There is enough moisture in the air for these sort of water breathers to be able to kind of walk around. So you see as like the blood spurts out, and then like just the smallest drops kind of like catch the moisture and sort of like float upwards as like he begins to bleed, and he turns and looks at you and he goes, I must deal with you first, okay? And he turns and gives you full attention.
Just before I end my turn as a free action, I'm gonna put my sword up against his chin and go, "You really fucked with the wrong people. Now you're gonna die."
Cool. And it is his turn as he smiles a massive toothy grin and goes to attack you.
It will be disadvantaged because he is still frightened of me.
So you see as you assume that he is going to run, and he smiles and lunges at you. He is immune to being frightened.
Fair enough.
He rolls a
Oh, he
20.
raged.
He's got issues.
He rolls a 26.
That does hit.
Okay.
Fuck.
You are going to take 8 points of damage as he kicks you in the chest. I need you to roll me a strength saving throw.
Yeah, give me a sec. 12.
As you sort of like skid back, you stumble, you are pushed back like 5 feet. As he does that, he is going to make a contested, just beats you, on the roll, so that's a 19. As you stumble back, he grabs you with this anchor, pulls you forward, and grapples you, and you are now restrained by him as he's holding on to you. 1 second. That is... Ooh. Blood Frenzy. Forgot about that. 1 second. Probably won't.
Sounds cheerful.
That does hit. I'm assuming
Sounds fun to me.
24 hits?
It does, yes.
Okay. You only take... Ooh, shit, no whammies. You take 6 points of damage as he grapples you and then bites into your shoulder. As he crunches through some of your armor, you hear the metal, like, collapse in a bit as you feel the teeth break through and then, like, dig into your shoulder blades. That is his turn. The other guy... How long does your fear on that first archer last? Is it a minute?
It was basically until that turn.
Oh, shit. Okay. He takes all of his movement to get all the way back and his action to get all the way back as he ran away. So he just stands there. The next archer is going to kind of just look around and see, like, what's happening. He is going to aim at... so the boss has Ryder and Ankus. His friend just came back, so Khazar's there. And they've got... Nyx is dealing sort of with the other ones. Yeah, they're going to attack Khazar.
Fuck you.
So, next crossbow bolt that comes out does a dirty 20 hit.
It does.
Okay. It only deals... Oopsie. That's 6. It only deals 9 points of damage as an arrow launches out and like thuds into like your breastplate, just catching you right in between the armor as it like hits your side a bit. It doesn't fully pierce, but it does pierce into the armor, leaving like a deep bruising on the ribcage. That is his turn. The two that are with tussling with the Nyx, they're going to just frenzy and lash out. Which means they're going to get advantage on the attack roll, but Nyx, you got advantage on them when you attack. First one, there's a fucking failure. Second attempt, also a failure because you've got that high AC. Second one's going to do it as... Whoops, clicked the wrong button. Do it as well. That's a... The second one launches out, Nyx, trying to like cut you with this dagger. Slips in his own blood because his arm is off balance, kind of does this like weird pirouette and accidentally slits the throat of the other goblin, killing him on a nat 1.
I love that.
That's Khazar now. Damn, he just killed his own... Fuck.
So I had a question real quickly.
Yes.
If I cast something as a bonus action, does it still count as a spell slot?
If it takes a spell slot, yeah.
Okay, I didn't know because it was on a different page. I was purely wondering.
I mean, the only thing that doesn't take a spell slot is either it is something through your background where you get to cast it once for a short rest or long rest for free, or it's like a free cantrip that you get from learning another class or something like that.
Okay, got you. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
Okay, so mark that
Two
off.
threes.
From everybody that's on, or I guess in front of me, because I'm behind everybody still. Pardon me. Who besides Uncas, looks like they have some type of damage on them. Like they've taken a hit. Nobody,
Crow
right?
has definitely, or no.
Well, he had the temporary hit points, so like he.
Right. Just Uncas and you.
Just Uncas. Okay.
Yeah, Uncas is pretty hurt.
And how far is Uncas away from me?
30 feet.
30 feet? Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. Question.
Yes.
If I use one of my feet, I guess it's a feat, Blessing of the Raven Queen. If I touch somebody with that and I use it, does that work for both of us, or is it just me?
Let me see.
It doesn't
here.
say specifically, so I was wondering, like, if I grabbed somebody and it was
teleport using Blessing of the Raven Queen, you gain resistance to all damage. So it's just you. So when you teleport,
so it's just me. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Let's do this then. I'm gonna use my full movement to get right next to Uncas.
Okay.
I'm going to
grappled.
Who is grappled, correct. Yes, I know. You're good, baby. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on Uncas by touching him, like his little leg, his ankle, which will restore, fuck all, actually, 8 hit points. And then I'm going to bonus action Blessing of the Raven Queen to teleport right where I was.
Okay.
And now I'm resistant to all type of damage until the start of my next turn.
Jesus
I love that.
Christ. Okay. That's dope.
You like
as
wave at
fuck.
the bull shark while you did it. Just like,
dope. Yeah, you see as the bull shark, like you can't really see because he has no pupils.
Yeah.
He sort of just like turns for a moment as you like dive in, expecting to brace an attack, and then notice that you heal Uncas, and he like roars into another rage. Not into like physically another rage. He's just
Keep
roaring
yelling,
in rage.
buddy.
That brings us back to Nyx. You see as literally one of the goblins, like they try to attack you, and you kind of just like effortlessly just fucking move out of the way. And like as you move, you see as both of them sort of like are really close together, and then one slips on like the blood, and then the dagger just goes like up through the like bottom part of the mouth to the top of the goblin's head. And the other one just goes, ah! and just drops the dagger. And just is standing there one-armed and no weapons.
he's gonna get fired, dude. This is
So Nyx kind of laughs at them for a little bit, but then looking at Uncas as well. You guys see as what I'm assuming it's a bright room. No. Is it?
Yeah, it's I would say it's decently lit. You guys have sight up until I think like 60 feet, and then it gets dim, and
You
if you have
guys-
dark vision, you can see past that.
See as the few shadows in this room, begin to form right next to the leader shark as an identical image to Nyx, in an even darker, more shadowy form, forms itself standing up next to the shark. Nyx, from where she stands, gasps, Uncas. And this creature that has appeared, also holding a weapon, looking identical to her, slashes out at the shark. I am manifesting my echo.
Bah.
Oh my god, there's 2 of them!
So that's a bonus action to cast it, and then I'm guessing it has
I can make
its-
an attack with it, yeah. Which,
Yeah,
Yeah?
okay,
Yeah?
go ahead.
yeah.
Bah.
Natural 18 for a 21 to hit.
That definitely
Damn.
hits.
10 damage as well.
Nice. You guys see as this fucking like shadow figure just blinks into existence and like starts to glitch out as it like moves and darts around the boss shark, and then just out of nowhere slashes into his arm. He kind of releases doesn't release Onkus, but he sort of like lets go for a bit on the pressure as he like grunts and takes the blunt of the damage as you slice a pretty deep, or your echo slices a pretty deep cut into his arm. You still have your action, because that's your bonus action to summon the echo.
Yes, I'm just going to still attack the one that is just standing there, kind of,
Menacing.
defenseless.
Cool. Go ahead and roll an attack.
That is a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, I guess. 4 damage. Damage.
He is bloodied now. You see as your blade slashes out and like digs into his other arm as he kind of like instinctively puts it up to block it, but realizing flesh and bone aren't that great against a sword, and he just goes in deep. Kazar, you hear, please spare me, I don't want to die in here.
In deep, I yell back, "Get fucked!"
No!
I'm gonna use my movement to run towards Onkus and the guy as well.
Cool. They're about 10 feet away. You skedaddle over there. That's your movement, your bonus action, your action. You still have a free action if you want to say anything. If not, we would move on to the next.
Did you just spare that fucker?
We'll get him later. He's gonna bleed out and die. Shut up.
Sorry, fireball now. This is unacceptable.
I'm going to say to the boss shark, you've made a mistake. Let him go. And that's it. On my turn.
Cool. Ryder, that is you. You see as Nyx dashes forward, the shark's got Onkus in like a death grip, biting into like his shoulder while grappling him. What do you do?
Does he say anything to Nyx as she says this?
He is locked in on. He's in a frenzy right now.
Got you.
Is everybody trying to sacrifice themselves? Everybody fuck off.
I'm still about 20 feet back. Yonkis, what's your health looking like right now?
I'm fine.
You're fine? Okay. I'm gonna dash, or not dash, but just move towards, because with the cloak I have 60 feet of movement. I'm just gonna move towards Yonkis, kind of swing over.
Hold on. 1 second. 1 second. I just want to verify something. If it's 60 feet of swimming movement, or if it ups your actual movement to 60 feet.
I mean, technically we are underwater still, so.
Wait, you also didn't add it to your inventory. God damn it.
It is? Yeah, Cloak of the Manta Ray. I have it added.
Where?
In my
all in your equipment,
in my equipment.
Or your backpack.
It's in there. It's in there for me.
Lord.
Did you refresh?
Refresh, yeah.
There it is.
Because I had to refresh
it's your swim speed. So right now you are technically on inland. You aren't swimming, but yes, if you were to leave Merchant Reef, you then could technically breathe underwater and have a swim speed of 60.
All right, I got a movement speed of 30 feet.
You have a movement speed of 30, but you can also dash as your bonus action. So you could effectively have 60 feet of movement. You would just have to use your movement and your bonus action dash if you want to move 60 feet. So you still have that opportunity. You just would burn your bonus action.
I'm going to get right on top of them because I'm still about 20 feet away. So swing off of kind of Yonkis' shoulder onto the back of this shark's head and just say, I'm not going to miss again. And then pull out a dagger and stab him in the eye.
Ooh, shit. Go ahead and roll me an attack roll.
It's so hot. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Fuck! That's a 13.
He missed.
You see as you go for the eye, he kind of just moves and your dagger gets caught in the neck. But you see as he like snaps his neck this way and bends the blade of the dagger as he sort of just like catches it in that like his massive traps.
Oh, I'm just sitting on the back of his shoulders now.
You still have your bonus action.
Yes.
If you'd like to do anything with that.
And bonus action can be another attack, right?
Bonus, if you've got
It
2
depends.
weapon fighting, so let me go into your account, actions, bonus action. You have Psychic Blades as a bonus action, and you have 2 weapon fighting, so you could technically use another dagger attack if you'd like to.
Third time's a charm. Dagger attack to the eye again.
Go for it. Go ahead and roll an attack roll.
Man really wants this
Are
fucking
you
eye.
fucking kidding me? It's
Oh
a
my
10.
God.
I need to blind this fucker so we can get the fuck out of here.
You try to stab him again, and he just takes the hit. It doesn't go to his eye, but he just moves, and you like skin a little scale. Uncas, that is
You gave him a haircut.
Yeah, you're like flailing around on his back now as he's like in a frenzy trying to like rip Uncas to shreds, and you're just like,
This isn't you.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Not you when you're hungry.
Pull a
So,
Snickers bar out of my pocket.
so what I'm hoping to do, I want to know if you will allow it as a bonus action.
Okay, Squidward.
I want to grab the top of his mouth and his jaw and open it up.
He's got
What are
your
you,
back,
climbing
so
his
I
side?
don't think you'd be able to do that because he's coming over your shoulder.
I thought I was face to face with him.
He kicked you in the chest, pulled you in with the axe, and it spun you around, and he grabbed you like this, and then bit into your like shoulder/chest.
So essentially, he's looking down at me, and I've got to look up.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, that still technically works. It would just be like a
So if you're
two-handed lift in his mouth.
If you're trying to free yourself, that's an action because you would have to do contested strength.
I am not. I'm generally trying to open his mouth up right now.
That would be a contested strength saving throw. So he's got you immobilized.
He's
so you're
latched on you.
grappled and he's latched onto you. So you would have to use your action to pry his jaws off of you, and then I would say you could use a bonus action to try and get out of his arms. But either way, you would need to do an action.
So I thought he released me when the echo attacked,
his arms.
and he
released.
No, not his arms. I'm about his mouth.
He released a little bit of pressure from his arms, having you grappled. He still bit into you. He's in a full frenzy. He hasn't let go of you with his mouth. He just released the pressure on your on like your torso from like his grappled arms.
Okay, so if that's the case, he's latched into my right shoulder, correct?
Yes.
I'm going to turn my head, smile at him, and use my breath weapon.
Cool.
Point blank. He needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dope. Dex on this guy is... Oh, just a flat. Sick. Roll it flattual. He fails. Crit failure.
It's not.
He will take the full 5 points of fire damage.
Cool. You see you breathe fire into his face. He takes the damage. You see as he's like face kind of steams a bit. He looks relatively unfazed.
He's a water type. Damn it.
He's a water type, but he's out of water, so that would have done more damage to him.
You want to try and do an insight as to why he seems so strong? I'll let you do that with your free action before we move on to his turn.
No, I'm gonna do something else.
Okay. So that's
that
was your bonus action to do your breath weapon.
No, that's actually an action, not a bonus action.
Oh shit! Okay, that's an action. So you still have your bonus action.
I'm sitting on the back of this shark's head.
I was
Am
thinking
taking
that.
Oh
fire
shit!
damage?
You need to make me a dex
Inks the
saving throw as
motherfucker.
It's
They would
it's
remind you
a
to and homework,
15-foot
that's why.
cone from me, so he wouldn't have been actually in the.
Inks is definitely in the blast zone. Inks, you need to roll a dex save, por favor. DC 15, I believe, right?
It was gonna be an 18. It's a fucking 7.
Oh,
Okay,
guidance.
So you
Is-
take
is-
guidance.
Do your guidance.
Guidance.
Do you
Well,
guidance?
it wouldn't do
Am I-
anything. It's
It
you
wouldn't do
rolled a
anything,
7.
but-
He
It
needs a
would.
15.
It would.
No.
No.
10.
And
It's
Guidance
a
is only
13 he would
D6.
have needed.
Oh, it's a 13 is your DC?
Yeah.
yeah, we're only
Oh,
level 3.
sick.
Well,
So yeah, you
He-
also take 5 points of fire damage.
Fire, pun intended.
Yeah.
Uncle said, so about
Um,
those temporary hit points that I gave you, I'm gonna take those back now.
Out of all the enemies, Yonkers is the only one that's done damage to me.
Okay, is that your turn?
So I'm gonna use my free action and go. Is that really the hardest you could fucking bite? That feels like a pussy bite.
Cool.
What the fuck is
Cool,
this?
cool. I love it. It's hilarious because YouTube and when whoever watches this back will realize now I don't have to hold a punch with the attack I haven't been attacking with. So let's see here. So the first attack, he can't really miss, but he attacks at advantage. 16 doesn't hit your AC, does it? No.
No,
Damn.
it doesn't.
You see as he bites into you, the armor catching most of the blunt impact as he would have to like open his mouth. You see as he lets you go completely from his arms, he opens his mouth and then he goes for one more bite attack. He's gonna miss. Oh shit, that's not a miss. That is 27?
Damn.
That one does.
Okay, you all see as this shark lunges forward, doesn't like use his hands or anything. He just like gets into like almost like a lunge stance and just shoots forward with an insane amount of speed and catches Ankus in the torso. Ankus, you take 26 points of piercing damage as he bites into your torso and just starts to ragdoll you as he like flings you around and then throws your body. I'm pretty sure that drops you to 0 hit points. You guys see as Ankus's body is like mangled and bloodied in the torso and is just flung 10 or 15 feet as he like stumbles and just like starts to roll and just falls unconscious on the ground. The shark stands up and goes, "You want me? I'm more than happy to take all of your blood." And he turns to face the rest of you and just lets out this fucking as he just turns into this hulking fucking figure. He looks at the goblin archers and he goes, "Leave! Go get the others! These are mine!" And you see as both goblin archers you see as one of them turns and shoots the one in the head that has no arms now, and he dies immediately, and they both take off and disappear. And you guys are now just faced with the giant shark. That is his turn, their turn, and it is now Ankus. Or not Ankus, sorry, Kazar. Whoops.
Okay. How far is Ankus away from me now?
Ankus is about 45 feet from where you're standing.
Brother.
Okay.
I will say, YouTube, you saw me. This attack has been here this whole fucking time, and I've been rolling other shit. I was waiting for somebody to push the button. Wrong lever!
How did I know that it was gonna be Ghost that pushed the button?
Because he's a
Every
fuckhead. Literally
goddamn
a
time!
question.
Yes, possible
How
answer.
with my wings, how far can I fly?
40 feet.
You could go
Is it
40
40
feet,
feet?
but I believe you would have to. Oh no, your wings are always out. But if you want to
Yeah,
activate
my
the special
wings are-
thing, you gotta cast the other thing. Yeah, they give you a fly feet of 40.
God damn it. I can't get to you.
Wait. You don't have a distance healing spell?
I do, but that doesn't matter. He's at 0 hit points.
No, if you heal him, he gets
Yeah,
up.
any healing spell.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Anything that brings them back up from 0. hit
Healing
points.
word as a bonus action.
Cool.
It's 60 feet, right?
Cool. So go ahead and roll your healing word to see how much health Ankus gets.
8 hit points.
Cool. Ankus, you feel as like some of the blood begins to like seep back into your wounds as like your torso and organs begin to heal, and you like snap back into existence. However, while you were out for the like second or so, there was a bright light. It was like a bluish tinge that you saw for just a moment, and you smelled lilacs. And then you were brought back to the land of the living.
Fucking smelled lilacs. He was about to go fucking run in a goddamn
So
flower
Kazar,
field.
that is your bonus action.
That's my bonus action. Okay. Oh well, fuck. I'm gonna cast blindness and deafness.
Oh no! No, not
He-
my shark!
He has a con saving throw of 13.
Okay, thank God. He's got decent con. Okay, alright. Oh, thank God. Yeah, he saves.
Okay.
You
What?
cast you like see
That's
this
all I
like
can do.
flashbang, and he like his like second eyelids close as it pops off. Yeah. Fucking crow in the back. Shit! Now I can't see
I'm
either.
just like hanging off. I'm hanging off of his like dorsal fin at this point. Just like stop fucking hitting me with shit.
Friendly fire! Friendly fire!
That's all I can fucking do.
Okie dokie, that brings us to the top of the round. That is Nyx. You just witnessed one of your companions absolutely mauled. You take a look at him. He is moving, so it looks like that. You saw Kazar shoot that spell out, so like he's good. But like, what does Nyx like? How does Nyx like? I guess see this moment of like actual danger.
Her heart sinks immediately on seeing that and thinking that, I mean, the rest of the fight is going pretty well for her, thinking that, oh yeah, she has a chance, she can stand up, stand up to these things, but just to see in one moment one of her companions being, ragdolled across the floor is absolutely terrifying, and her thought upon seeing that he's okay-ish is, do we run? And she's gonna ask that out loud, do we run?
Reaction, Nyx speaks out to you guys. What's the game plan?
I told y'all to.
No, because you know damn well, Tunic, fucker.
Dude, fucker.
I look down at my own Tunic. Anyway, you would have stayed here for some fucking reason. I know you.
I mean, no, I was literally.
Can we fight later? Do we run now?
Shark says, "Run, little bird. I'm going to get you anyways."
That's fucking crazy.
I mean, I don't think
personally, I'm gonna let that slide.
We can't beat him in the water. The trapdoor goes down to the city has water, right?
No, the city is similar to this, but with a higher level of moisture. So the city technically, Crow could swim in just because of the viscosity of like the water in there. It's very hard to explain. Like it's like a level of magic where it's just like it's breathable water. So like
it's like thick water.
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
thick
What
water,
I'm asking is, can the shark now swim faster?
Oh,
because
if he catches you in the city, they are obviously at the advantage. Right now, he is at a technical disadvantage because it's not as watery as he would.
We have to take him out here. We can't get away from him. We can't.
I'm not saying you can't get away from him. I'm just.
Saying we can't.
I don't think we can. I'm going to put my echo right in front of him, between where Ankus has sort of been thrown back and standing right in front of the guy, and make an attack.
Cool. Go ahead and make your attacks.
That would be an 18.
18 hits.
7 damage.
Woo! 7 damage. Be slicing and dicing.
How does he look right now? Do we see any physical damage on this dude?
Yeah, he's scarred up. I mean, you see the chunks of sword slashes you guys have been laying into him, but he's just eating them. You see the same thing with this one. You slash out, and as you like go to do a stab, it like catches him in the bicep. And for a second, as you like go to pull the sword back out, he flexes, stops the blade, and you have to like yank it really hard to pull it out of his bicep. So he's taking some damage, but he is eating these hits left and right.
Fun, guys. This was great. Great idea.
No TPK. You guys are all. Nyx hasn't been hit once. Crow's been tickled. Ankus has been kind of fucked up. Kazar's taken one big hit. So I mean, you guys.
Ankus is fucked up because he deserves to be.
Yeah,
that's honestly that's valid.
You guys are nowhere near TPK. Don't count yourselves out yet. You guys are nowhere near TPK.
Okay. I'm going to. Would helping Crow off the back of him be any sort of action, or would that be
Crow
just
off the
free?
back? Yes, that would be.
Yeah.
I would say that would be your bonus action.
Yeah, I'm gonna help him off with my bonus action.
He's just like dangling off.
Cool. You make me an athletics check or acrobatics at advantage.
You're wow, those are both flat. That's fire. Wait, no.
He's only slightly slow.
13.
Cool. You jump down and Nyx sort of like catches you as you stumble, and she kind of like flings you as you like catch your step, and like you do like a little like turn, and you're kind of back up and running off of the guy's back.
All right,
Am I
and
still
then
behind him, or?
Yeah, you're still behind him. Yeah,
Okay.
you're still behind him.
Got you.
I am also going to, with the actual me, go to like stab him in the back of the neck.
Cool. Go ahead and make. So the first attack was your
Echo.
Okay, go ahead and make your second attack.
15.
15 hits.
Ooh. And
He's
that is going to be
not very
7 damage.
armored. He's just a tank. Another 7 damage. Cool.
Another 7 damage.
You slice out into him again. You see as he takes the hit. You see a deep cut, but it hasn't pierced like blood, like deep enough for like blood to happen. But you see as these cuts are opening up. As you get closer, though, you see his body is covered in scars. It is obvious that this guy is a fucking brute. So that's your action, your bonus action, your free action. Do you want to take any movement, or you want to stay up here?
I'm staying up.
Cool. That brings us to Ryder. You are now off this monstrosity's back, but you are still behind him.
Yes. To get around him to Yonkis, how much movement would I need?
Ankus is about 40 feet from where you currently are. You will invoke an opportunity of attack unless you use your bonus action to disengage.
You know what? Nah. I'm gonna... Ryder's gonna be very frustrated at this point because he's missed a lot of attacks that any normal day he would hit easily. Clearly, for sure. He's gonna kind of just hold that like bent dagger, and
Oh wait, no, it's a fucking bonus action. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna take fucking the Whisper of the Forge Father.
and as he's holding it, kind of looking at it, fucking looks back up at the brute and just goes, "Elion, guide me," and slash at him, and that is going to allow me, if it hits, to have him shed dim light in a 10-foot radius. I'll have advantage on dexterity or stealth checks to hide from him, and if I attack him again, I deal an additional 1d4 psychic damage.
Oh shit! Once per long rest, the Shadow Brand. Love it. Go ahead and roll your attack.
That would be +3. That is dirty 20.
Ooh, that hits. You see as this like mark of a small like X of daggers with like a small band of wings on it sort of show up on the side of the shark where you slash into him. Go ahead and roll your damage.
And that is, one moment, just gotta check again. 6. I'll just do the regular short sword one since it's not in my inventory yet.
All right, hold on.
7 points of damage.
While you roll damage.
It is the full 7 damage.
He has his
I'm
headset up.
happy. No, I know.
I didn't know if you saw it.
This thing is cool as shit.
God,
You're my new
damn.
favorite sword.
Workout. Okay. What'd
You're
roll
losing
on
your +2, by
damage?
the way.
Hmm?
You're going to lose your +2, by the way. Just letting
What
you
do
know.
you mean?
Your AC.
He rolled a 7.
7 damage.
Es
Sick.
lo que es. If I die, I die. Sometimes
about
do good,
the-
sometimes do pretty shit.
What about the psychic damage, or is that on the next attack?
So that's on the next attack because I basically marked his shadow. That's how I'm able to have advantage on the stealth checks to hide from him.
Nice. Okay, dope. So that leads us to Onkus. Oof. How are you doing? You are looking rough.
You got those potions.
So I'm going to use my movement speed to get up.
Okay, half your movement speed to get up.
And then I'm going to pull the musket off my back.
The what?
Musket.
Oh, okay.
Going to pull that off my back and aim it at the shark and fire it at him.
Un momento, por favor.
Wait, when did I give you a musket? A magical
it
musket.
On the ship, he handed me the previous captain's short sword and musket.
When the captain died. Because he became the new captain.
Right. Okay, cool. Go ahead and roll your attack. You fire the musket. The ball shoots out and hits, but you see as he like flexes and it like stops the ball in its tracks.
Yeah. If that's the case, from there, I'm going to use second wind.
Cool.
As a bonus action.
Fuck yeah. You want to? I have to say it because you've been the only one. Do you want to shit talk him before the end of your turn, or is Onkus taking his licks quietly?
I'm still fucking bitch.
He turns and looks at you again in a rage. Looks at the rest. He's gonna take 2 attacks of opportunity again, or 3 against Nyx, her Echo, and from Crow. All 3 of you roll me a quick attack of opportunity.
I've
How do I
got.
do that? I'm sorry.
Attack of opportunity.
Where did I see that? I don't see that anywhere.
It's just a regular attack with like a dagger or something.
Oh, okay.
A 17 and a 15.
19.
17, 15. Okay, all 3 hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Three.
First one does 11. The second one does 8.
19, 22. Have. You guys all slash into him, and he roars in pain as you guys open up several lacerations, and he just continues to fucking barrel. He then, like, as he runs, he then lunges, like, literally going airborne, and turns his head sideways and goes to open his massive mouth again as he goes to bite into Onkus. Onkus does a 22 hit.
Just.
Okay, so you're at 19 hit points, correct?
Yes.
I will let you guys know now. And again, I asked if you wanted to shit talk. I'm just saying. I didn't target you.
I know.
There is a possible chance that on on like close to or full max damage, you could instantly die. Unless somebody gets your body to a person who knows a revivify, or not a revivify, a like resurrection spell. I'm just letting you know. I don't think it's gonna happen. Wow.
Can't spare the
Wow.
dialing. Sighing can't do it.
Wow. No,
When he's at
you,
zero.
if you take
overkill if you take
Oh,
more
okay.
than your entire
Got you,
hit
got
point
you,
in
got you.
addition, then you die.
Fun that
fact.
was very, very lucky. There were 2 dice, or there was. Okay, so wow, you were 1, 2. You were 5 points away from a full death. That is absolutely insane. That is fucking crazy. You take 30 points of damage as he bites into you again. However, this time he takes a large chunk of your side out. You immediately go unconscious and you fail. You immediately fail one of your death saving throws as he takes a large physical chunk out of your body. You guys see as Ankis is left with like a 5, or not like a 5-foot gap. You see there's like a 2 to 3 foot chunk missing out of the side of Ankis and his armor as like intestines spill out, and you see as Ankis drops and goes limp to the side. He turns around, looks over at Nyx, and then does another lunge forward as he rushes and tries to bite Nyx. At 9 math. Fuck, that's a 14 to hit.
I've got a 20 AC.
Dicks. That is his turn. The goblin archers ran off to go get reinforcements. That brings us to Khazar.
Okay. Now how far is Ankis away from me?
You haven't moved close to him, so he's
I know. It's still 45?
Still
or
40.
40?
Yeah, he's still 45
Okay.
feet away.
Is he there yet?
He got up.
I didn't know if he fucking moved or not.
You people are stressing me
He
out.
got up. He stood up, healed himself, said "fuck you," and then immediately fell down in the same exact spot.
Ankis. Hold on.
That's
Ankis,
literally
Ankis.
exactly.
Ankis, you're
it'll
literally
happen.
fucking retarded.
You're the only one who knows how to drive the ship.
Hey, welcome back, stream.
I don't want to hear a word from you, Mr. Runs off every 4 fucking seconds.
Uncas
You're
is
both
the
idiots.
captain. Who's gonna pick the ship now?
Getting a bunch of
Okay.
paddles on
I'm
the
gonna
way
have an
out.
IRL panic attack.
Okay. If I... Yeah, I guess. I'm gonna... What do I do? What do I do?
Hi, hero.
Fine.
Welcome to the stream.
Critical Role who?
Okay. I'm gonna use my last blessing of the Raven Queen as my bonus action.
Oh, okay.
And
okay.
teleport 30 feet towards Ankis. I'm going to run the additional 15 feet.
Okay.
That leaves me with just my action. I'm going to cast Spare of the Dying.
Whoa. Okay, he is stable. Doesn't have to make any death saving throws. So you are just back to 0 hit points, Ankis. You are stabilized.
I'm just gonna put it as 1 so that I'm not seeing the dice roll and stuff.
Dope. Fucking clutch save. Clutch save. That brings us to Nyx.
Oh, I will.
Yes.
Sorry, I will back up an additional 15 feet
Okay.
of my remaining movement.
Gotcha. Dope. Nyx, that's you. This guy just fucking took Ankis out and has now lunged and just missed you. What do you do? It's you and your Echo's turn.
So I'm gonna take a free action to cry.
Yeah, that's allowed. Free action.
Crying is a free action.
Okay, gotcha. All right. He's attacking the actual me, not my Echo, right?
Yes, he lunged after you.
Okay. In that case, I am going to use my bonus action to switch places with my Echo. So I am back behind him. My Echo is in front of him.
Oh,
Some body double type shit.
That's sick. Okay.
No, thank you. My Echo is then going to make an attack.
Whoa, that's
Fuck.
crazy.
11.
11 misses. I mean, it slices into him, but he just flexes, and the blade kind of just clinks off of his shark scales.
And I'm going to go up behind him and make an attack myself.
All right, go ahead and roll to attack.
That is a dirty 20.
That hits.
And that is going to be 10 damage.
Woo! You slice into him again as he grunts and a massive laceration opens up on his torso. Or not his torso. Yeah, you kind of like slash him on the back / ribs. And he like grunts and begins to like turn around to face you. He is still in a frenzy. He is sniffing for blood, which is why he is focused on you.
There's no blood on me. Shut up.
He can smell your blood.
I haven't been hit. Shut up.
I can
You
smell
haven't been
you.
hit. Fuck yeah, that is Ryder. That is you.
Bro, you still have +2 AC, by the way. I never lost concentration from that.
I thought you told me I did earlier.
No, I was going to, but then somebody
Oh.
decided to be a fucking idiot. So never mind. So you're good. You still have 15 or whatever it is.
Yeah, 15.
Also wish you didn't back up 15 feet, because Crow is definitely gonna yell at you to get a potion in his fucking mouth so that he could just
I don't
drink
have a fucking potion.
it. He does. You could have gone to his.
I don't need it.
Oh yeah, Ankus
Fuck him.
does have a potion. He's got
I have a
multiple-
spell for it.
Okay.
That is so.
There's an app for it,
This
don't worry.
is
There's an
this
app
is
for
what's so funny. This is what's so funny. I literally just fucking DM'd him. Cough. I have potions. Cough.
that is.
It's
fucking
fine.
hilarious.
I can do stuff for it. It's fine. I
Oh
got
my
it. I got it.
So he's not facing me anymore, right? This tough guy.
He is turning to face you and Kel, but he is not currently fully facing you.
I mean, yeah, all I can really do is just keep using my sword. On that, why did I just backspace that page instead of going to RDMs, which is where the sword actually is?
Yep, so you get advantage. I think you get advantage on attack. No.
Dexterity or stealth checks.
Yeah, you get an additional D4 psychic damage
Yes.
on your attacks. Oh my god.
So I'm going
It's
to slash at him again
Okay.
with a D4 as well. For that is going to be 7 piercing damage for the D4, 1 psychic damage.
You guys see as the blade lashes out, but you see for just a moment as his eyes slit again with the inner eyelids and like go to like white, and he's like, "Argh!" And then they slit back as he roars back into a rage. Something Ryder did has caused a new kind of pain that it seems this thing did not like.
Ryder's gonna look up at him and just go, "You're not fucking smiling now, are you?"
He turns his attention to you with a toothy grin and a black, like soulless eyes, and he goes, "Boss said you didn't have to be breathing when I brought you."
Am I the only one that knows how to shut their mouth?
I thought he wanted to talk to me.
Good shit.
Is that
I know.
your
I love
turn,
you for
Ryder?
that, baby.
I'm going to run around him just so that I'm behind him, so I can decide if I want to go for Yonkis or just continue attacking him.
Okay, you stay within his area of attack, so you don't get an attack of opportunity. You just kind of dance around behind him. He doesn't turn as he locks eyes on Nyx, and he is going to lunge forward. He misses, skids, turns around, and rushes back forward, trying to do a second bite. That one does connect on that's a 27 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Nyx, you are thudded by the weight of this thing. Hundreds of pounds slam into you. You take 24 points of piercing damage as he bites into your upper thigh, and then like releases as he like takes a small chunk. Not as bad as Ankus, but he takes a chunk out of your upper thigh as he lunges past, skids, and he is now standing right next to you. Or not next to you. He is now like behind where you are, Ryder, as he skids past and stops, and now he's between you. He's between Nyx, you, and then Kazar and Ankus. Now he stands between the party, and he roars out, "All of you will be chum!" And that is going to be Khazar's turn.
Okay. Was not expecting that. That changed my entire plan of what I had to do.
How's Nick's looking, by the way?
12.
Oof, bloodied, hurt bad, below half.
Hey, pressure makes diamonds, and I, for one, love pressure.
Okay.
I'm gonna smack the
So
shit out of him.
I'm
If we
going
live this,
to
I'm gonna kill you myself.
fuck my life. Fuck my life. Fuck my life. That changed everything of what I had planned. Why did you do something? No. The fucking
Oh,
shark.
you're yelling at me. I just got bit. What do you want?
Why you
from
bullying
me?
me?
Why you believe me? Okay, I guess I'm not doing what I wanted to do yet. I'm going to run back up to Onkus, use one of his potions. That's an action, right? To
Free
heal
action.
him with the
Free action to
free action.
drink a potion.
Okay.
Okay. Now the question is, which one? Because I have a greater and I have
I grabbed
normal.
the biggest one. I just grabbed the big fucking potion.
Roll me a d20. We'll see, because it's just they're unless you're gonna.
Are they all
spend-
the same size?
They're all the same vial. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
Unless you want to spend
Fucking
time looking for
3.
Yeah. You grab
Oh,
one
wait,
of the
wait,
potions. What?
Wait. How about this? How
7.
about this? And make it... No. I was going to say make it better because I do only have 6 vials.
Quiet you. Shush. You get one. You get it's just a normal potion of healing. It's not one of.
I don't
it's not
have
the greater
time to
one.
fucking decide on it. Just
Yeah,
fucking
you
grab it and
grab
shove it in
one,
his mouth.
Pop the cork and drain it in. I think it's what, a D4 plus something or the regular
2
potions.
2d4 plus 2.
There you go.
For
Roll
a
your
regular healing potion.
In the 2024
Yeah.
rules, yes. They
Damn.
doubled the healing dice for healing.
Whoa!
And I've just noticed that is actually the legacy potion of healing I've put on as well.
Oh.
So that's the 2014.
So all right, go ahead and roll 2d4 plus 2.
That's gonna be 8. So
Cool.
I'll put 7 on then.
You are back up to 8 hit points as you jolt awake.
Okay.
You are, I will say, you're missing part of your body. So like, if you want to fight, you can. It will all be at disadvantage. Like, you are actively stabilized through magic, but you're missing a chunk of your torso. But you are up now.
Khazar yells at him, "Sit the fuck still and be the fucking quiet." I can't even think right now.
Be the fucking quiet.
I'm so mad. I'm so mad.
Be the quiet. See the quiet.
And then he yells at fucking Kel or fucking Nyx across the way, "Heal your fucking self!" And I cast Healing Word as a bonus action.
Oh, I thought you said kill yourself at first. I was what the fuck did I do?
Like, you're useless.
Hold on, one second. In this case, I will say, because you're using your bonus action for the healing, your bonus action healing word would just be your normal action.
So I've got a question.
What do you mean?
Isn't
using-
healing word
He's already
sorry.
Kazar, you're already using your bonus action to heal Onkus with the healing potion.
Oh,
correct?
okay. I didn't know bonus action was
They don't stack.
another term as free action. I didn't know that's what you meant.
did say it was a free action.
You said free action was using the potion. That's why I
Never mind. Okay, I stand corrected then. Then fuck it. We'll retcon it. Free action. Sure. So yeah, you've got your bonus action healing word, and you still have an action.
I have a question about the healing word. Isn't healing word a straight line?
No, it's not. It just says a creature of your choice can see within range regains hit points equal to 2d4 plus. It never says anything about and it's 60 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm definitely thinking of the game version then.
Okay, so Nyx, you have 7 more hit points. Onkus, you have 8. Or I have no more healing. That was my last of my spell slots, by the way. So don't get fucking hit, guys. And then I guess I'm going to I have to do that next round entirely, but for the time being, for my action, I'm gonna cast Toll of the Dead.
Oh shit! Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, 13.
Fuck, he is not very wisdomatic. He
I'm
fails.
shocked.
Okay, so you take 1d12 because you've taken damage.
Oh, shit,
Oh, good lord.
biscuits.
4 damage, but fuck all.
Still good. Still good. I still
You
appreciate you.
see as his size, sort of as he's hit with this necrotic vibration, as like you guys hear these like sickly, like a pit in your stomach forms as you hear these bells echo out. The shark, you can see as he's hit with this necrotic energy, slowly like does like wither in size just a bit, where he goes for just a moment and then like kind of gets himself back up. So that is Nyx's turn.
Okay, that's my turn. It's my turn. I am going to second wind. Heal myself up a little more. That's all.
Okay. Is that your action or bonus action?
That's a bonus action.
No.
What's 9 plus 3? 11?
That's 12.
Is that 9 plus 3? Is that 11?
Oh, did she
Oh, I think
see?
she
How's
Oh,
no.
Bruce?
Shut up,
She
shut up,
was
shut up,
doing
shut up,
so
shut up.
well.
Brother
God,
was
what about-
stressing. Hello? Hello?
Oh,
back.
Can you hear
Yeah.
me?
Yeah, now you're
Yeah.
back.
There we go. We're good.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
So 12
So I'm
health?
healed. I'm
Yeah.
healed. That's doable. I'm going to attack with me first. Actual me first.
Okay.
Jean, if that's an image of me, I'm going to remove your kneecaps while you sleep. That misses. That
It
was a nat
is.
5, that misses. And then I'm going to bring my echo around up front and attack with her. Dirty 20,
That hits.
6 damage.
Sick. Your echo slashes in. This thing is looking. It's getting cut. It's like death by 1,000 cuts. It's getting there. It's hurting.
It's taking us a long time.
It's taking us a real long time.
Yes, we still have to run after this.
I'm
Get it
going
to
to.
remember.
Yeah, I know. Literally, reinforcements are coming. I'm going to turn to Kazar real quick and just shoot back a thank you, and that'll be my turn.
He does so dramatic. He goes,
Ryder,
Yeah.
that brings us up to you, brother.
How far is he from me right now?
Oh, he's standing right next to
right
you.
on top of us,
Right,
right?
Yeah. All you have to do is look over your left shoulder and go, "Oh, hi." But he's not
you guys
looking
are-
at you. He's staring at Nyx.
I've gone through 2 bottles of water in this session alone, so I'm gonna go refill those.
good luck.
Try not to die while I'm gone.
We
No
will.
guarantees.
No promises.
You might die.
Kind of.
Why do you think I said no promises?
No, I was saying it. Nyx might die. He's coming after her next.
Oh,
So I just checked. I didn't need to use what I was going to use like 3 rounds ago as a bonus action. I thought it was only locked at bonus action, but you can just use it as a regular attack and use it again as a bonus action. So I misread.
Okay.
So Crow, seeing him just skid behind him, like, oh fucking god, and then just throw the fucking bent dagger at him. But while he does, psychic blades come out, and one of them throws at him, and that is a 60-foot reach.
Ooh, I was wondering when the fuck you'd start using psychic blades.
I wanted it to be real cool, but I'm like, we can't afford that right now.
Just fucking throw it. Fuck.
Yeah,
Like, he
I'll
just
let
doesn't
you
realize he
do.
threw it.
So normally psychic blades is a bonus action, but if you want to attack twice with psychic blades, I'll let you do it as a bonus action and a regular action. Yeah, psychic blades is it's a bonus action, so you would be able to attack with your dagger or something else, and then as psychic blades as a bonus action. Or if you want to attack twice with psychic blades, you technically can.
We'll just say throwing the dagger was the attack.
Yeah.
I'll just throw the dagger, and hopefully that bonks him on the head or something, disorients him.
Oh, are you talking about your other psychic blade, the one where you actually manifest a?
Yeah, the way I pictured it in my head was like
Yes.
he was scared shitless, threw the fucking bent dagger at him as like that was supposed to be the attack he was doing,
Yeah.
and then his hands just kind of like did it automatically without him
Okay.
thinking about it.
So that one's a D6 plus your proficiency or your ability modifier, which would be a 3. So not the bonus action version of it, which is just a +3 to hit and then a D4. It would still be a +3 to hit, but you would do a D6 plus 1 damage.
Got you. So I just roll a D6, right?
Yep. Roll a D6,
Okay.
and then you would add a +3 to 3. Wait, hold on. Sorry. Roll your attack first. My bad. It's a D20 plus 3.
Where the fuck did I just put it? There we go. Are you fucking kidding me?
No way.
Natural 1, 4.
Well, it makes sense. He was scared.
That was true, yeah.
So interesting. Kel's not here, but on a nat 1, your psychic blade flies out and hits her echo, and it only has 1 hit point, and it explodes and disappears.
Kel's gonna be pissed.
Kel's gonna be like, what the fuck happened?
So that's
Just don't tell her.
That's your action. You still have your bonus action if you want to attack with your bonus action psychic blades, where you can throw another one. Okay, go ahead and roll the hit. That's a +3.
Yes. I'm like, what the Spider-Man moment, just like
Rolls above that one.
It hits an actual
Oh my
mix.
fucking god, I can't.
19.
Oh, 19 hits. Nice. Fuck yeah.
Got you. That is 3 damage, 3 psychic damage.
As the blade connects, this fucking tiger shark like grabs his head again and fucking roars out in pain and just sort of like he like moves and turns and then just focuses directly on you.
I'm gonna look him in the eyes and say, if this is what the mag has to offer, I'm good.
Ooh. A toothy grin opens and he goes, "Boss will forgive me." And that is Ankis's turn.
Oh.
I'm gonna stand up, obviously using half of my movement feet.
Okay. All right.
And I'm gonna reach into my bag and grab the greater healing potion
Okay.
that I have,
Cool.
What could you
which
do?
is 4d4 plus 4.
Cool. By the way, oh wait, Kel has.
Don't tell her, don't tell her. Just let her.
All right, who's dead?
Which is 12.
Technically, you.
What?
Well, you're Echo Knight.
See, what happened was on a nat 1 range attack, your Echo Knight caught a psychic blade, and it only has 1 hit points, and died.
Oh. Okay,
So-
don't say that. There's a bit of a difference.
I said
Jesus.
technically you. The Echo Knight is technically you.
I guess that's fine. That's fine. Okay.
So was that my bonus action or my action when I did that? Drinking a potion of healing.
Bonus.
Okay. With my action, I'm gonna line my musket up and shoot him once again.
Cool.
Round 2. Fight. Don't mind.
Wait.
Is that the sound the musket makes, Pat?
Actually,
Don't
no.
It would
I'm
take
not
you.
going
It
to.
would take you a bonus action to reload
Yeah.
your weapon since you don't
Yeah.
have the perk of that range thingy where you ignore reloading stuff. So you would have to. Yeah.
If that's the case, I'm gonna just use the short bow that I've got.
Cool. You pull your short bow out. Go ahead and knock an arrow. Launch an attack.
That's not gonna hit. That is 9.
Yeah, you see as it flies over just his massive shoulder and like clanks into like the gold.
Kazar leans back and goes, "Hey, maybe you stop shooting shit. You seem to be missing."
He's going to the shark now looks at Crow, looks at Nyx, and realizes that they are being healed. He
Oh my god,
yeah,
guys!
he's going to turn and just take another chomp at Ryder first.
Fuck.
On a nat 1, I'm gonna say, Ryder, you're able to push off. Make me an attack with your dagger.
Got you.
Oh, where are my daggers? Tee. 22.
Go ahead and roll
Yeah.
damage.
5 damage, full force.
Nice. You slash into him as he goes to bite, and your dagger goes up through like the soft part of his mouth and like pops through the inside as he goes, "Rah!" And like you pull it out. He's now looking bloodied. He is going to just make another chomp at you. He was going to lunge at Nick.
What do you mean now looking That's the
What?
nat 20 look. That's the nat 20
That's
look.
in that 20.
That's the nat 20 look. That's the nat 20 look. He has a dagger through his mouth. That should be disadvantage. How is he supposed to bite with a dagger in his mouth?
No, because he
Don't-
pulled it out before.
He didn't. Oh. Oh, Ox, please.
I have an idea if this goes
Now,
okay.
the odds don't look great. There's a high chance you immediately die, but there is a chance you don't. Because a nat 20 is double damage, and this is a
Yeah,
3d10 plus 6, so it is a 6d10 plus 12 attack.
I have 22 hit points
Yikes.
left.
Yikes. 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 Yikes, that's not what you want to see. Oh, that's actually the better of the roll. Cool. You take 42 points of damage, Ryder. It doesn't instantly kill you, just because it didn't do more than your health plus half. So technically, you are down. You do make an immediate failed death saving throw. He turns, and all of you sort of just see Crow's head, neck, and left arm disappear in this thing's mouth as it chomps, lifts Crow up. You guys see as Crow's body kind of bends in a way, and he flings, almost in like a suplex format, flings Crow over, and it ironically lands next to where Kazar and Ankus are, but about 20 feet away as Crow's like lifeless body kind of just crumples immediately and like slams up against a stone bench.
Don't shit talk the shark, guys. Don't shit talk the
No,
shark.
really, no, really. What the fuck did you think
Right.
it would?
He
I don't know if you were
then
here before that
turns
happened.
away
Sorry.
and
You want to just get out of here?
and steadies his stealth and looks at Nyx and he goes, "No more, nice." And he is going to prep himself for an attack. That is going to be Kazar.
Okay.
I don't know if you heard what happened before I immediately died. I went, if this is the best the mag has to offer, I'm not impressed.
That's exactly what you
I
said.
did not.
immediately died.
Yeah, he
You
literally,
did not say
said
that.
that. No, he 100% said that. And the shark turned and looked at him and he said, "The boss will forgive me," and bit the fuck out of him. Literally what happened. I said this was going to be a hardcore campaign. I'm pretty sure
Okay.
I can do writing.
I'm
This is gonna be
sewing
for
every
real.
single person's mouth shut at this point. Anyway, Ankus. Ankus is behind me, right? Like slightly?
Yes.
No.
But he's like, like we
He's
could
like
like
5
touch-
feet behind you.
Yeah, okay.
Hey.
Hey. How many more greater greater healing potions do you have?
I don't have any greater, but I still have 4 normals.
Give me 2.
And I hand him 2 of them.
Oh my fucking god! I cancel my concentration on the Shield of Faith. I reconcentrate on casting Tasha's Otherworldly Guise.
Okay.
I now have +2 to AC. I grab the potions. My wings full extend to about maybe like 6 feet width.
Okay.
On either side.
Mm-hmm.
They tinge with a sort of fire, and like golden light as they fully expand, and I shoot across, flying directly to Crow, and feed him potions. Or sorry, I'm sorry. No, I don't feed him potions. Because that was my bonus action.
You can
That was
still
a free
use your.
action.
You can use your action to.
I can't because I have to cast Spare the Dying.
Yeah, you cast Spare the Dying, and immediately, Ryder is stabilized back at 0 HP.
Next round, fuckhead. I'll heal you. Hopefully.
Speaking of
Nyx,
next round,
don't die.
That is Nyx. You have now just witnessed another death. Thankfully, your healer is scrambling to keep the party alive, but you are seeing very quickly how real this world is. What is your turn? Also, your echo died, exploded as a blade from Ryder accidentally collided with it. So now it's just.
Oh, Ryder killed my echo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The dipshit killed my echo? Well, on the very, very, very bright side, above the table, there's absolutely nothing that says I can't immediately resummon my echo next round, so that's good.
Yeah, it's just a bonus action, I think, to
Yeah.
manifest it, right? Yeah.
Yes. So just as soon as this echo is gone, it flickers back in front of this the shark.
Shark does like,
God damn it, there's more of her. And is going to make an attack.
You are the echo.
Huh? The echo.
Echo. Yes.
Is 17?
17 hits.
Sweet. That's gonna be 6 damage.
He gets slashed by the echo. He's now bloodied, by the way. He's just like, he is hanging in there, but he's hurt.
Nyx, upon seeing Kazar, fly over to the assistance of Crow, is gonna go, that's. I thought you just pet me for a second. I was like, what are you doing?
I was like, what the fuck did I just watch?
Is gonna go, this is not a bad idea. And she's going to use her movement to fly up 30 feet. Yeah, hopefully he cannot swim in here, right? That is what I've established, like swim up in this. You have to use flight. And is going to attack with her crossbow.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to attack.
Natural 20.
Oh my god.
Let's fucking go.
Fucking
It's not gonna
Jesus Christ.
Ooh, okay.
Let's go. Ooh.
Okay, villager, what the fuck was that?
Kind of stretch.
For 20 damage.
Oh, fuck a dude. You fire an arrow, and Ryder has been trying so hard all night long to hit an eyeball. As the arrow stabs into his eye, as he fucking grabs the arrow and pulls his own eye out, opening the socket, and flings the arrow, looks up and goes, fuck. Realizing you're too high up. Turns around and focuses on Kazar, as Kazar is now the closest one to him. But it's not his turn yet, so it is now. It's still your turn. You've got your.
Oh yeah. I use my movement. I use my bonus action. Use my action. Now all I have is
Oh,
free.
yeah.
I'm good.
Nice.
Your echo, no?
No,
Echo
used
attacked
my
first.
echo.
Oh, that's right. I'm so sorry.
Ryder,
Okay.
that is you. You are
0 hero points.
0 hit points. Yeah.
Still 0
You
points,
are
yeah.
just as you lay there, stabilized, but in a pool of your own blood. You hear a voice, one that is not at the moment recognizable, but you have a sense of familiarity to it. And one word and one word only is said, and it simply just says patience. And we are on to Uncas.
Before I do anything, I'm gonna drink another healing potion.
Okay, bonus action.
Yeah. Oh crap! What was that again? 2d4 plus 2. For the maximum possible of 10.
Hey, so
Uh,
back to full health almost.
I'm basically 1 hit point off.
You are
And
removing
then
the
I.
potions from your inventory, correct?
Yes, yes, I am.
Oh, remove the 2 that you gave me.
I already did.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
And then I'm gonna rush forward as I notice that the shark is focusing on Kazar. I want to take his attention away from Kazar so that he can focus on Crow.
Okay.
And as I reach him, I'm going to slash him with my sword.
Oh, go ahead and roll your attack.
19.
19 hits.
Oh my god. 6 damage.
You guys are slashing into this thing. You slice in again with your short sword. You see he's now slowing down a bit. Every hit is now causing some significant damage. He's still standing, but it is you guys are definitely hurting this thing a lot. It is actively like bleeding out. Not bleeding out, but it is actively like bleeding from a lot of these deep wounds.
And before I end my turn, I'm gonna go. You will not touch him.
He smiles, seeing you back up, eye black still, and he goes, like deep sea roach. Yeah, keep coming back. And he is just going to bite into you.
You just hear Kazar in the background.
Does a 24 hit?
It does.
Okay. He is just going to take 2 attacks on you, so I'm going to roll both of them. The second attack doesn't hit, so he like bites out and like just misses, and then like as he skids around, he lunges off the ground, putting his full body into it, and hits you on that second attack. You take a total of you take 26 points of damage as he again bites into you and releases as he this time bites into your arm, and your arm sort of just like starts to dangle from the elbow as it like collapses and is just like not really attached other than by like some strands of flesh, ligament, and like just barely the bone holding on.
I am so glad I took that healing potion.
Yeah.
Look,
how many?
you know?
It's been 7 rounds. Okay, cool. So we've got a couple more. Dope. That brings us to Kazar. Uncas rushes in, slashes, deals some damage, is immediately attacked again, and is looking hurt. But you are by Ryder, who is stabilized.
Question.
Yes.
Because you can. Okay. So in real life, you can do this.
Okay.
Can I grab both healing potions in one hand and like keep like tuck them between these fingers and then just pour them directly, both of them, into Ryder's mouth?
I will allow that, but I'm going to say that would take the full turn. Just to be on the fair side, it would take a bonus action and an action to prep both bottles, and then to just sit there and drain both of them.
Oh, okay. Maybe I don't do that.
I'm gonna give you one, and I'm just gonna pop it off and in his mouth. Directly, just shove that motherfucker in his mouth.
Cool. Go ahead and roll the hit points he gets back.
What is it? 2d4
2d4
plus 2?
plus
2d4 plus 2.
Okay, 8 hit points.
Sick, Ryder. You snap back as you are healed up to 6 hit points or 8 hit points, whatever it was.
Okay, it was 8. That's
Yeah.
plus 2. Cool. That's my bonus action.
Yes. So
Yeah, okay,
Ryder,
cool.
you would be if you would adjust your health from 22 to 8, you'll be huge.
This motherfucker
forgot.
being removed.
I've been locked the fuck into the story. I'm like, this is
Okay. Now that he's up, I look at him directly in his fucking eyes as you open him for the first time from dying. Essentially, hey, don't fucking die again. And then I take off. I'm bent over him in a sense, and then my wings just unfurl and just like whoosh, and I just fly backwards directly towards the shark, and I'm going to utilize both my attacks from Tasha's Unworldly Guise and cast Toll of the Dead twice.
Oh shit!
Yes, sir.
Biscuits.
Yes, sir.
All right, wisdom saving throw. Here we go.
13.
First one is a 17. Second one is a 7.
Okay. So it's a 1d12. That fuck all. 2. Let's go.
You see,
That was gonna be so cool.
the bells ring out once again, and as he like stirs himself to the first one, the vibration breaks through, and he kind of like shuffles for just a moment, and then reorientates himself, and looks back at Onkus standing in front of him.
And I'm up in the air.
Cool.
Like maybe 15 feet or something. Nothing crazy. Like I just like directly from the ground, like up in like a diagonal.
Sounds Gucci. That brings us to Nyx, who is up in the air.
I'm gonna take a shot.
Crossbow readied.
I wish I could take an actual shot, but a shot with my crossbow works. That is a 16.
16 hits.
That's 6 damage.
This is the most epic fight that's been like a non-ending, like game-ending fight, but also like usually long combat like this isn't. It's very hard to keep running. This has been sick.
Yeah.
How much was your damage?
6.
6. Cool. Arrow pierces into him again, just lodges into his neck. He looks up at you and goes, "Your friends are going to die for your cowardness."
Fuck off. Be mean.
So much help.
And Nyx just goes, "Stop! You're being mean to me and my friends. Just stop!"
I'm going to spin my echo around between Ankus and Crow and everyone in between them and the shark and make an attack.
Ooh, Echo blinks and then goes to take a slash.
Another 16.
16 hits. Slashity.
That is 7 damage.
Oh. Yeah, you guys are laying into this. Again, YouTube, you're going to see it. I think for next YouTube, I'm not going to show like fight stats, just so that way the audience can also be on the edge. But
More
feel
like,
free
yeah.
to just block this side of the screen on YouTube.
Next time.
Yeah, next time. I mean, this is still pretty dope. I'm into this. This is sick as fuck. You guys have no idea what's happening back here, but this is fucking dope. This is wild what you guys are doing. Ryder, that is you.
You're muted.
Mike.
You're muted.
I knew that. I was finding my voice from being dead.
Of course.
I'm able to cast healing hands on myself, right?
Yeah.
Or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast healing hands while I'm still laying down. Just
oh fuck.
Cool. Is that a bonus action?
Plan it?
It doesn't
I think
say
so.
it.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
As a magic action, you can touch a creature and roll a number d4 equal to your
Oh,
proficiency
sick! That's
bonus.
just a free action. Dope. That's wild.
Oh yeah.
Fire.
What the fuck? That's sick
Wait.
as shit. Oh,
Is it?
wait,
It's
hold
gonna
on.
be-
Yeah, once per long
Oh.
rest.
Oh, yeah. Oh, is it because of the
2d4.
feet type of thing?
No, it's a class thing or something,
Oh, interesting.
or a race thing.
Yeah,
It's a race.
race thing.
ASMR.
2d4. I'm gonna roll that.
Oh.
It's gonna be a spicy 4, bringing me up to 12 hit
Yeah,
points.
you guys don't know Crow's an
There you go.
ASMR. You just think he's some fucking dude.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think we see you
Cool.
healing yourself because we're
Um,
distracted.
And just to end my turn, I'm just gonna like slowly stand up and just kind of stare, looking for an opportunity to attack.
You still have your action, so you have half your movement standing up, so you still have 15 feet. You still have your action and bonus action if you want to, if you have a ranged attack or if you want to do anything. You still have your full turn. That's a free action. The
Bro.
healing hands.
Throw it at the shark this time.
Yeah, try not to hit the echo. You do make
Yeah. I'm gonna pull out my short
psychic
bow
kunai.
and
Oh, short bow.
just shoot at him in general, just like
Go ahead and roll your attack.
that is an 18.
Ooh,
Hits.
big dubs.
And that is going to be 4 points of piercing damage.
We just been
Ooh.
fucking
Yeah,
dwindling.
you just see another arrow thuds into him, and he goes,
Oh my
"Ugh,"
god.
and he like resteadies himself. He's
This
hurt.
is like
Ivan,
killing a mouse with a toothpick. This is horrendous.
you were the most inefficient murder with the most inefficient weapon is the dude.
I mean, you guys
hitting a
have
guy
been
with a
doing
spoon.
some heavy damage. It's just he's got thick hide, so like it.
And he has rage.
Yeah, so like in all honesty, like meta, he's taking half damage for most of these hits. But like you guys have been fucking plugging into him. Dope. That is Uncas. That's you.
Ankus is gonna reach, grab the sword from his other hand that is now kind of just dangling, and then swings with his left hand.
Cool. Go ahead and roll. I'm gonna say this attack is at disadvantage because you are maimed and mauled. But go ahead and roll.
Only a little.
Damn! Does it fucking
He
matter?
said, "Get shit on, Lou."
Let's go, dude. Yeah, that definitely fucking hits.
Because I was like, that's okay.
For three damage.
He drives the boat.
You went far off. You went far off, but honestly, the lowest I could actually do damage-wise is 6, but I got a 9.
Uncas,
go.
as you slash up, you feel that same surge of power before. You hear a voice say, "Do not give up. I have not given up." And you slash into this thing, and he like takes a couple steps back as you like cut a deep gash into his chest, and he begins to like spill blood out. That attack hurt and hurt bad. You still have bonus action, and you still have movement.
As a bonus
Drink your last
action,
potion.
I am actually gonna do that.
You fucking
What's happening?
pigs. His last potion.
I'm using my last potion, which is 2d4 plus 2
Chug jug.
Yeah,
is 7.
as you down the potion, you can feel your bone and skin and ligaments on your hand begin to like slowly reanimate and reattach. It's a painful process, but your arm and like pretty much where your forearm is and your elbow was severed in half, and so like now it's starting to reattach. But cool, yeah, you get your health back.
As a free action, I'm gonna drive me sword into the ground with my one good hand, and then go, fuck you.
Oh god.
You gotta sew their fingers together.
Before picking the sword back up.
He sewed his fingers back together.
The shark in a full frenzy now, seeing that there's only 2 individuals for him that he can reach. He's just going to lunge at Uncas and go in for a bite. That That is a 22 to hit.
You motherfucker, that's by 1.
This is gonna drop you. Bites into you for 17 damage. As your hand is healing, he just flies in again and just separates your arm from the shoulder and your upper torso as he just bites, moving full steam. As you drop to the ground, you like drop to your knee, you start to bleed out. For just a moment, you again smell lilacs before you fall unconscious, and he runs forward straight to Ryder, opens his mouth. Ryder, as you see, Ankas's arm is like wedged between the teeth, and he rushes out to bite again onto you. That is going to be, oh my god, that was almost another nat 20. He just misses and slams into the wall, stunned for a moment as he rolls a nat 2 and just kind of hits a fucking pillar, and like drops to one knee for just a moment, seeming dazed. That brings us to Kazar.
Okay. Holy fuck. I feel like, what is his name? Off of fucking D-Day, the movie that he made, the little like skinny white boy that doesn't like to kill people, and he's just like
I
the
know what
medic,
you're talking about. Yeah,
and he's just running around the battlefield for fucking 37 hours.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay. Firstly, after this campaign, I'm never being a healer for a fucking campaign ever again.
This is our first combat of the entire campaign.
Don't worry. You get better when you can cast Spirit Guardians. Right now, you're kind of just fucked.
I'm just fucked.
Yeah.
Spiritual weapons, Spiritual Guardians are amazing.
Okay. How does Nyx look?
I have 31 of 36, and I'm
never fucking mind.
20 feet up in the
You're
air.
fine.
Do not look at me.
Yeah, Nyx has been healed up.
Flies straight fucking bulldoze into fucking Ankus, just directly through the air. Fucking skids, like slides on his side directly and like lands on top of Ankus. Cast fucking
second fighter.
Cast Spare the Dying again.
Cool.
And then shoves the goddamn potion in his mouth.
Cool. Action bonus action. You are spared, and then you are given health immediately. Go ahead and roll your
7.
Healy is dope. Ankus, you again from death itself you've been ripped back now for the second time or third time. I don't know how many times you've died, but you've died enough times. However, this time when you come back, the smell of lilacs does not go away. You smell lilacs in the air now as you jump back to consciousness. And that is now Nyx's turn.
Okay.
Yes. What's up?
I will say, I'm a death domain cleric. I'm supposed to be regulating death essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Does any deity say anything with me bringing these people back to life so many times?
Roll me religion.
We're just fighting in a Yankee Candle. That's where the lilac's coming from.
13. Oh.
We're just fighting in a Yankee Candle. Let's go.
15.
The fact that a sign hasn't been given speaks volumes in itself.
That's what I assumed. Okay. So that's everything, right? I can do? Yeah, cool. How far was Ankus away from me? I was 15 feet in the air.
You were 15 feet in the air, so Ankus was it would have taken 30 feet of movement to get to Ankus.
I fly 10 feet back up in the air, above Ankus. I don't move anywhere else. Just literally just like, God, you're so fucking annoying before Ankus is awake. God damn it! And then fucking flies back up.
Thanks, man.
Cool.
That was the last potion. That was all. That's no more healing.
Good thing you guys bought potions.
Yeah, facts.
Nyx, that is you.
I generally had the foresight.
May the fourth be with.
You bought the potions. I'm like, great. We're gonna use this for the mag. It's gonna be good. The final battle is gonna be lit, and this we're gonna be solid.
Yeah, we need to
All
buy
gone.
more potions. I'm like, yeah, we never use potions.
Oh, how many?
Whatever,
Oh,
I'm not gonna buy any. Who
we are
cares?
at round 9.
We're not that fucking stupid. No,
Oh,
not
God.
uh-oh. Hey,
What happens when
you
we get
take
to
that
round
uh-oh. Hey,
10?
you take that uh-oh and you shove it up your fucking ass, okay? Why do I keep rolling natural 13s? 16 to hit
16 hits.
with my bow.
Cool. Cross
And 8 damage.
Nice. Thuds into him. He goes down to a knee for a moment. You see as he struggles to stand back up.
Ooh, echo time. Echo time.
Echo time.
Echo mist. Fuck. I'm gonna call that my turn. My echo very much missed.
Okay. That leaves us to Ryder next.
I am going to just like staggered, but just standing, staring at him, breathing hard, seeing that he's like struggling to get up. I'm gonna walk over slowly to him and take my sword, lift it above me, because he's like kind of on his hands and knees, right? I'm assuming.
He's like, yeah, not on his hands and knees. He's kneeled
Like
down.
at a
like,
knee.
yeah.
Is he facing me or facing towards the wall since
he's
he rushed the
facing
wall? Okay.
Or no, you're behind. You're behind him. He's kind of like hit in the. He's like stunned here, and like the arrows were hitting him in the back. So like you could technically try and stab him from behind.
Yeah, I'm just gonna strike my sword into his back. I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm just.
Would that
out
be a
of it,
sneak attack
Wow.
bonus?
Ooh, roll me stealth.
since he thinks I'm dead.
Yeah.
Oh, that is my
It's very interesting to
proficiency.
see somebody. I love watching new rogue players play as rogues because Inks hasn't tried to roll stealth once to get sneak attack. And as a rogue, I would be fucking shit up.
I was like, wait a minute, he hasn't rolled sneak
Hide.
attack once, and I was like,
Well,
the very
because-
first campaign
I
was a
forgot he
rogue.
was a rogue.
But we also haven't been in much
I'm-
combat.
Yeah.
I'm also going to be very, very clear. I have no idea when stealth counts.
Okay,
Because I'm
so-
also coming from Monster Hunter, where if you attack something, it
That's
just
true.
knows you're there
Check
That's
this
true.
out.
indefinitely.
So
true, that's
there
true, that's
is, so that's why as a rogue you have the ability to use a bonus action as hide. So what you can do is, like, think for an example in this area, you could be like, hey, I want to roll a quick perception check to see if there's anywhere I can hide. Boom, you roll a perception check. Yep, you can hide over there. Cool. I want to use my bonus action to go and hide. You would then roll a stealth check. He would roll a perception check. If you're able to beat his perception, you would then be able to attack with sneak attack once per round. You just have to make sure you're hiding every single time. So like as a rogue, there's extra shit where you can set yourself up, but you do a fuck ton of damage.
Fuck it, sneak attack then. I'm going to roll stealth.
Yep. go
That's a
ahead and roll.
+5 to
Stealth.
a fucking natural 1.
You literally go, I'm gonna go stealth mode as you say it out loud. He goes, what?
Rainbow,
No,
you
Rainbow
can't
Six-
see me. Rainbow Six
He
going
heard
dark.
that. He heard that entire conversation of us describing stealth to
Yeah.
before.
He's just like,
Crow's going, wait, I think if I hide somewhere, but if I look somewhere first to hide, then I hide better than you can see me. Then I technically, okay, let's go and hide now.
But he's from the deep, so if I hide in the dark, he'll see me in the dark, and then I won't be able to hide anymore, so I won't be able to attack him.
starts
because he'll see me.
overthinking his shit.
Yeah, just go ahead and roll your regular attack. You just don't get sneak
Oh,
attack to
fucking
it.
god. What was it again? Short sword. That's fucking...
I forget. I was like, why doesn't he roll stealth? I was like,
All right, guys, it's been a great campaign. It's been really fun playing with y'all, but I need to get a new browser because I don't have dice that I can switch out. It's an 8.
You stab into him. That was an attack, or that was the Oh, that was an attack.
That was the attack.
Sorry. Yeah, you tried to stealthily, and he like you go to stab him, and he kind of just like moves, like what? And you just like slowly go over his shoulder.
just-
and he turns to look at you.
I
That's
just woke up, man. Give me a break.
That's your attack and your bonus action. We go over to Uncas now.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to load the musket before shooting it.
Cool. You use your bonus action to load. Go ahead and then make your attack.
12.
You fire off, and it just misses not only him, but just misses Crow as well as it slams into a stone pillar, and breaks off a little piece.
Taking that gun away from him.
Cool. The shark is going to smile and go.
I can't next to say that. I go, hey, at least I'm trying.
The shark, very bloodied. You see as he's huffing, he kind of puts his hands on like his very like stocky like knee areas, and he like pushes himself up to look at both Crow and Onkus on the ground and goes, does not matter if I fall here. They are on the way. And rushes forward to attack Crow once again.
I'm just gonna, as he's like standing up, I feel like Crow is just like, you hit real fucking good.
Crow, does a 19 hit your AC?
It reminds me of my daddy.
Yeah, it's AC's a 13, so yeah.
This time he is not going. He'll bite. Why not?
Oh my God.
You see as he again just fucking brushes past. This time it's not even like a bite. He just opens his mouth and just like rakes across like here, and your face catches your jaw and like fucking rips a chunk of your like skin, peels it off your cheek as he like breaks your jaw, and you like go unconscious from the pain immediately as you like twirl forward, and he just fucking jumps or he just runs. You take 15 points of damage. You're unconscious, and he just runs at Onkus, trying to take Onkus out as well. He's not getting enough steam. He then tries to like bite, but like he overextends, and on an 11, he like jolts past you, misses, and kind of like stumbles, turns around, and like skids down into like a 3-point stance as he misses.
If he's running that much, do I get an opportunity attack with my echo?
No, you're up in the air.
Does Onkus get one because he misses him? Oh, with the echo.
Echo's right in front of him. And does
so?
I was just
Echo would get an opportunity.
And since he is technically sliding past me, would I get one?
He stays within 5 feet of you, so he doesn't leave your thing. What'd your echo get?
12.
Just misses as it flies past it. That is before round 10. We get to Khazar.
End it, brother. End it.
Okay. Cool.
No, they would come in on the enemy's turn, so we have a few more people.
Maybe. Maybe. We don't fucking know that.
Well,
What a writer. He's unconscious, but is he like do I have to stabilize him?
No, he'll be making death saving throws.
Okay.
He is actively bleeding out. He's not stabilized.
Good luck, soldier. And I'm going to turn towards fucking Shark Boy. And cast Toll of the Dead twice again.
Sick.
Wisdom saving throw 13.
First one is saves. Second one he fails.
Another D12.
Damn. It's close. I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
Please be a fucking double.
We know.
That's 7.
He slumps this time down to both on his hands and knees for the first time as he is like the echoes of these bells. You see as his skin begins to dry out. You guys get this like pungent aroma of pneumonia in the air, and he just like, you're too late.
Calvary's here.
I literally can't do anything else. I have no spell slots left. Fucked. I fly to Crow. And I land next to Crow.
Okay. You fly over to Crow, land next to his unconscious and bleeding out body.
Yes. So my 2 attacks were my action because I can attack twice per action.
Uh-huh.
Hold on. I'm trying to think. No, I can't do anything yet. Okay. Nothing. Never mind. Next round.
Save the tunic. Save the tunic.
That brings us back to Nyx.
I'm gonna shoot another arrow into his skull.
For it.
You're a long way from a TPK.
17.
Yeah, you guys aren't dead. I mean, it's 17 hits.
We're pretty fucking dead there, brother. I don't know what
Motherfuckers
you're
are
talking about
dying
here.
from fucking 1 hit from this dude.
Our
And he can
cleric
attack
has
them.
0 spell slots. Somebody's dead on the ground. Another person's almost dead. I'm the only one that's not almost dead.
I mean, I've 21 out of 30.
That
I just
is
can't do fuck all.
7 points of damage. Stop adding more people in. I know that's what you're doing. Stop it. Brother.
Sorry.
Brother man, please. Brother man, please.
Brother, please. Please, brother, please.
Yes, 7 damage. Ooh, he is fucked up. He is on the brink of death. You just see as he's just like barely breathing. He's like gurgling on his own blood. He's still standing, but he is hurt badly.
He's done his job. Fucking delayed us. Kel's dying. Give her a second.
Oh no.
Shut up.
There you go. Welcome back.
Wait, can you hear me, Hein, or am I just
I can.
We're good now. We're good now.
18 to hit with my echo.
18
And-
hits.
Got 11 damage. Max damage
From the echo?
from the echo.
You see as your echo blinks in and for just a moment stops. You see as it turns and looks up at you and then drives the sword through the neck of this shark, and you hear and it collapses and dies.
Time to go.
Yeah.
Back it up.
I witch out with my echo as my bonus action. And say, yeah, let's get out of here, get him off the ground.
As you guys go ahead.
Before that, I need to grab my arm from his mouth, and I reach down and grab my arm.
Cool.
Is it toothpick by the sword? You just like
You
No, I full on grab it.
You grab your arm out, and as you guys go and grab and gather Ryder's body, you all hear a massive explosion. You see as like gold coins kind of fly off from somewhere off in the distance, and as you guys are picking up Ryder and moving back to the trap door to get the fuck out of the little like pocket dimension you guys are in, this is who you see before you guys fully get away and before we end this session.
Oh boy.
It's the mag.
better fucking not
You
be.
see
It's
a
definitely him.
25-foot tall massive great white
Oh, it's
shark
labeled
fin
for us, guys.
carrying a
Okay.
45-foot long harpoon, and you see as he just turns and he's standing there looking at you guys, and all you hear is flee, little bird, flee.
I can't hear you.
And that is where we will end tonight's session.